That thing really did kill the flop game, didn't it? There's no risk anymore. There's no... A part of the stream that's been in place since autumn 2016? And all for what? Progress. I do wonder if I could turn that off. Would anybody be against it if I was to turn it off? The thing is with this stuff, whenever anything releases something new, I'd always rather, on my corner of the internet, I'd always rather have it disabled, or have an option to disable it and then watch how it works for everybody else, and then choose whether or not we enable it down the line. But instead, you just get forced things, right? I suppose that's how you make change, you just bully it into being. Awful. Satan, Mina, welcome to the stream, incidentally. We've got our daily rant out of the way. How are we? It's time for Grounded, and it's time for the day where I get as much practice in as possible killing Black Widow spiders. I might not go straight into it because I have limited amount of heals, and if I run out of heals, I'm pretty much useless for the rest of the stream. So I need to get fully prepared and beefed up for every attempt, I think. We have to go in fully consumed because I only have 20 heals for the entire day. So, because I went under the shed yesterday to attempt to raid on the shed lab and found out there is a bottleneck in there to continue, which is getting beyond a Black Widow, it seems like I need to practice killing Black Widows because I've never managed to do it. I get slaughtered and only ever get them to about 10% health. On war mode, by the way. Never played the game before, just in case anybody's wondering why I'm having so much trouble. So that is what we're going to do today. I'm going to gear up as much as possible, which would only take a few minor tweaks, and then we're going to go all in and see if we can get 10% damaged. So the spiders are on 90% HP when I die, Sid, usually. Or when I have to disengage from the fight. And that's with me constantly spamming heals. So I think what I need to do for this is come up with a build, like a gear build, that might help me in some way. What I've been enjoying recently, let's zone in. Chaz, welcome to the stream as well, good morning. What I've been building towards recently is like a poison build. But I've only been flirting with it, really. With the toenail sword, which has got a poison effect on it. And the Broodmother helmet, look. So the Mask of the Mother Demon has this. Can I not? Oh, here, down here somewhere. There we go. Look. Poison Nova, which means my melee attacks have a chance to release a burst of poison. And also Poison Coating, which is a chance to apply poison on all attacks. I think they can double stack. And also my sword has Infection. Let me see if I can... If I put that on. Look, I've got just multiple different ways of poisoning stuff. So I wonder... Look, it's beautiful morning in Grounded. I wonder if my build is... Because I can't really do a great deal of weapon damage to her, because she's resistant against everything. The Black Widows. So I wonder if I build my character towards doing as much poison damage as possible, and then while that's ticking down, I just defend myself by spending all of my stamina on blocking. But that seems like a really high-risk method of potentially killing this thing. Oh, because as you can see, I've got 19 heals left, and I need to wait a few days for the heals to respawn, or for the sprouts to respawn to make some more. It's difficult. One other thing that I noticed while I was... because I had a quick look at all the gear and stuff in the game, is there is a different shield. There's the Fire Ant shield, right? And it's got corrosion. I don't know what corrosion does. Part of me wants to build this just so I can see what the corrosion effect does, because it feels like corrosion might be like exposed armor in WoW, where it reduces the enemy's armour or increases the damage they take. But there's also this fire ant armour as well. It seems like the whole fire ant set is built around this corrosion idea. Look. The leg plates have it too, and the helmet. But I obviously wouldn't be wearing the helmet, I'd be wearing the Broodmother one. Do a prediction if you manage to kill a Black Widow? Possibly. Yeah, maybe. I'm going to go get another fire ant head, though. That's the first thing I'll do. Alkarion, welcome to the stream. I say just nuke her from orbit and list all the bees and mosquitoes to firebomb her. And the fire ants as well. Could I bomb her, Mina? That's not a bad idea. A bomb that's covered in a sticky substance, and it's okay, so that's a sticky grenade. I could do, but they don't do all that much damage. And I'd take the damage myself. Because the problem with the Broodmother is that she closes the gap very quickly when you're in combat. I don't know if you saw any of the other fights. She bites, charges, and you never... Like, I'm always walking backwards and eating. So she would always be on top of me. So to do the max amount of damage, I'd have to take the explosion myself. Let me... First thing I'll do, I'm going to nip to the upper yard. I'm going to grab a fire ant head. And then I'm going to build this shield and see if this shield's going to be better than my ladybug one. Speaking of which, let me just have a quick look at what the stats are for each shield. So the ladybird shield has block strength and it gives you a free attack. But if I'm using a quick sword, I'm not going to really need that free attack stamina-wise because I'm going to be doing mostly blocking. This is exactly the same, but it has corrosion. Now, if corrosion is an exposed armour, like I think it is, or if it opens you up to more damage, well, we'll see when I make it. I assume it's going to give me a buff, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. So I'd basically blow my own hat off, Mina, and then the boss would just laugh at me and one-shot me. So I need a fire ant head. I'll go to where the fire ants are, which is up here somewhat. But yeah, this is going to be a challenge today. So what I'm doing is I'm killing Black Widows in the upper yard as practice. I'll carry on if I didn't say it before. Good morning. So I know there's a lot of black ants around this area. Not black ants, fire ants, which is the area around the purple pipes, if you remember that, when I was constantly being accosted by fire ants. So I'm well fed. I've got plenty of water on me. Let's just go out there and quickly do this. If I can get a fire ant head nice and quick, then we can use this for testing. But beyond this, I've got no real idea about what I'm going to do. I suppose I need to do as much preparation. I might make some food as well for these attempts, like knock a Black Ox burger up and stuff. That's a fire ant. It is a fire. Where did you come from? Taking too much damage, Stubbler. Fire ant head. You ready? Pray. Pray. Fuck. Okay. I can use these heals. These are fine. There's a ladybird there, but I'm not allowed to kill it. It heard me talking shit. It did. It just pop straight out of the ground. For that fire ant. I do usually get attacked by fire ants along this walk, but only one feels like it's not as... Have I got any mushrooms on me? 7. I'll grab some when I'm down there. Mushrooms have oddly, since I've got the fridge, become my main source of food. In late game. EC Killer, welcome to the stream. Is that how you summon them, mean? Black Ox Beetle. Do I want to kill a Black Ox Beetle? If I'm making a Black Ox burger... Yeah, I think I will. I like how you're signing up for it, mate. I want to fight it fairly. I'm going to fight it in melee. Come on then, Big Ben. I really need you to not do too much damage to me, so I'm going to close the gap so he doesn't do this bullshit. I love the stun and this fucking difficulty. Are you live on your game system? What does that mean? I didn't mean a no. I suppose we work that out in the future, right? No real clue, actually. Again, if you know the answer, don't tell me. How do you share? I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Right, poison should finish it off. Good. Alright, I'm going to take the Black Ox parts because I think that's how I make myself these Black Ox burgers. That sounds like a fire ant. It's a weevil. I feel that was an insult to fire ants. Right, let me have a go on this caffeine first. Yeah, I don't know what you're asking, EC Killer. I have Twitch, but I talk to friends on Discord. Right. So what is it you're asking? I've not actually explored this thing. Come on. Let's have a milk molar. Fire ant, I'll take it. Right, fire ant head from this nerd. Can you share your live stream with it? You can, yeah. There's a bottom when you're when you are playing on Discord. When you're on Discord while playing a game, there is a button at the bottom left that's called Share Screen. Oh, fire ant head, perfect. Hang on, just before I come back. Or if you're in a call just with your friend, then there's a button up the top somewhere called Share Screen. If you go on YouTube and just type in how to share screen on Discord, it will teach you in a way better and faster fashion than me explaining it over Twitch. And you'll be able to see exactly how it works. Right, fire ant part. I guess that's fine. Look it up on YouTube. Look it up on YouTube. Fire ant head? Good. Right, that's 2. That should do me. Send me the link to watch the video. I don't know if there is a video. Rambling Hat, welcome to the welcome to the stream. This isn't a training channel. Go figure it out, please. Just look it up on YouTube. I'm sure there's a video that can do a much better job than me. Welcome to the stream, Rambling Hat. Alright. Okay, I'll kill one more fire ant and I'm going to go make this shield. If this thing can find its way up here. I love the stun from this thing. Yeah, it's alright. I think it's just it's more of an age thing, if you know what I mean. Wait, where's my crossbow? I don't know why I have it in my head lately that the crossbow's on a different keybind to what it actually is. I just need to do some proper tests about what corrosion is. Because if corrosion is what I think it is, then it might be better that I... Because if I'm having to go for 100% perfect blocks for this fight, then if I had corrosion out, then my amount of armour doesn't really matter. It only matters when attacks get through. But if corrosion does what I think it does, it means that my attacks in the gaps with this fast weapon should be enough to get the tiniest advantage in this fight. And it means that I don't have to open myself up if I'm doing poison damage as well. It means I don't have to lower my guard. Because if I can just sit like this constantly through the fight and then just go... and then sit like this for a bit and just let the poison tick down, that might be my safest bet. The way that I will use as little heals as possible. Drekka, welcome to the stream. So I was going through the shed lab, and I noticed a Black Widow was blocking my path, as it were, and I've never killed one just yet, so... I'm trying to work out a good build or a good setup so I can practice killing Black Widows. I'm going to go for that one over there. Because everything I've tried so far has got me absolutely slaughtered in about 5 seconds. Drekka, not my stealth meaner, thank you very much. Trying very hard. Found out yesterday how strong Black Widow spiderling... Yeah, this did. It's ridiculous, right? 2 or 3 Black Widow spiderlings can eat you just as quick. Shield. Right, so because if I make the fire ant shield now... looks like a nipple. That really looks like a... Pardon? Didn't mean to be a shite, but dang it. Try to do something for yourself. Don't just ask others to do everything for you. No, you're good, you're good. Like I say, I think it's just a... That's got nipple written all over it. I can't go back. I'm halfway through the game on war mode, and medium feels like a kid's game. I always have the opposite feeling. If I ever play on... I've got to the point now where if I play on a lower difficulty, I start to feel like I'm not pushing myself enough. And then I think if I beat it, I think, oh, but did I really beat it? Because it could have been... and then I've got myself in a real mess with it. Not in an elitist fashion. I'm saying it's a bad thing. Alright, so with the shield equipped, does corrosion pop up here? Yeah, block corrosion. Look! So I wonder... So having the shield on gives me a buff called block corrosion. Blocking attacks has a chance to briefly lower the attacker's defense. So I wonder... Please don't confirm or deny this. Please, please, please. I'm trying to work it out myself. I wonder if lowering the defense means that the poison ticks hit harder. I kind of want to make all of the red ant armor to see if this works. Because if I can... Because the rest of the red ant armor... But then I don't know how to make the red ant chest if there is one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Drecker. If it affects dots, then this would be amazing. If I could wear this and proc the corrosion effect, I wonder if... Please don't confirm or deny. I wonder if my poison damage then ticks for more. That's a proper-looking shield, I know, right? It's a proper-looking sword, in fairness. It's just a shame it's made of a toenail. So if I then use... I'll make the legs. It's a medium armour, though. Grounded is pretty... It is, it really is. This difficulty is especially because the length you have to go to think about this shit is cool. Let me make some lint rope. I think so, Drecker, yeah. I think it's a... Is it a chance to hit, did it say? Let me have a look. Blocking attacks has a chance to briefly lower the attack, so I would assume that it puts a debuff on the enemy. They did some great works on the mechanics for combat that increased difficulty. It really becomes a skill thing instead of a hard... Yeah, it does. It's not just... It becomes down to timing and preparation as opposed to just more health and more attack damage, right? It is. It's really well balanced for the higher difficulties. Lint rope. I think I need to use the spinners. Put 2 in each one. By the way, whenever I sit and compliment the difficulty, I am in no way saying that it is the correct way to play, or the optimal way to play for everybody. I just wish there were numbers for things. Yeah, but I think it makes the sciencing a little too easy when you have numbers. Because then you're just min-maxing, right? Like, instead of... Because I get like that in WoW, where it becomes more about maths than it does about action. About going out and testing and trialing and killing a boss in one way, then killing a boss in another, and seeing what was faster and what felt... I prefer that than just using numbers, but I know what you mean. I wonder then how I kill... How I get the chest plate piece for this, because I want, if possible, I would prefer to be wearing my Broodmother helmet, because the Broodmother helmet has the poison, right? It's got this thing. The info they gave us, though, is enough to do exactly what you said. Numbers ruin that part, and you're right, that is the fun, yeah. It essentially just removes a part of the gameplay, I think. But yeah. I think the difficulty... I've got a Black Oxberg. Oh, so I ate the shit... I wasted the shit one yesterday, not the Black Ox Burger. Can I make another one of those? Pupa leather. Bollocks. Do I have any pupa hide? Yeah, I do. I've got loads of it. Let's go put this on the rack while we're waiting for the spinners. Striker, welcome to the stream. Did you know? Roger that. Thank you, kitten. Just in case that's something that I didn't know, that I'm not going to read it, Striker. As always, right? I appreciate whatever it is, though. So if anybody wants some interesting tips or whatever for the game or information, you can read that. Is it something that I might not know, Striker? I think that's the best way of saying it. If it's something that I might not know, then I'd rather not know it. But yeah, everybody else can benefit from it, right? Roger that, Roger. Yeah, the idea is that I play completely blind, right? Alright. What did I say I was just about to go out and get? I got distracted as I was setting off. Oh yeah, I put the pupa things on the rack. Roger. So 1, 2. Right, so if I make the legs... Striker, welcome to the street. Fire ant legs. So black, red, and... So this has got the corrosion on it as well. Kitten, welcome to the stream, by the way.
I'm all geared up.
So that should be double corrosion. If I equip the shield... Let me put the shield on the right. So is that corrosion times 2? There's block... So there's block corrosion and normal corrosion. Interesting. I wonder how I get the chest piece. What's the black ant chest plate? There. It requires mandibles. Well, that doesn't require mandibles. I wonder if I have to go and kill one of the bigger ones. Full sleep. I don't know if it's possible to get it or what. So, yeah, I'll let that for everybody else to read. There was. I swear there was a... Is that the lawnmower ant hill? Yeah. I might go over there and see if I can...
Bought my wife a new belt and bag for Valentine's Day. The vacuum works just fine now.
Fuck off. Santa, welcome to the stream. That took me a second. Santa, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Honestly, one of the biggest draws for me for your channel is that you learn without any tips or cheating. I admire that. So many take the easy way out. Yeah. I kind of put myself off games if most of the information isn't my own. You know what I mean? Like I like the pride for me comes in the exploration and the investigation, not just finding the quickest way to the solution. Santa, thank you for the bits. But it's just very difficult to keep it blind, right? So I think the majority of people, which is totally fine, just want to min-max, right? Get the best possible that you can get. Look up different guides and builds, and I can see the fun in that. But the problem is a lot of people think that that's the only way to play, so they come in and just start dumping information, which is not as fun. I think the biggest draw is Stubbler's hat. It's good, right? It's because I'm terribly bald underneath. That's the obvious rumour. Fucking hell, Santa. Santa Claus is a reverse burglar. I've heard that. He still does break-ins, though. With Fabio hair under there. Look at this. I aren't allowed these. Here's an example of the way that the playthrough rules work. I aren't allowed these because somebody accidentally slipped how to get them. So because it wasn't my information, they're now locked from... Our old man thought Stubbler was one for a while. Gwynplaine, welcome to the stream. Alright, don't expand on that as much as I want to. Okay, avoid that ladybird. Right, I want to go get a fire ant mandible, because I don't think I've got one yet. So if I... That's a lot of fire ants. If I can get a fire ant mandible, that's a lot of fire ants, then maybe that has the recipe to unlock the chest plate, which I don't have yet. That was a sad day. Yeah. But it's a good example, right? It's a good thing for me to hold up as proof of the principle. I can also understand that it might be quite frustrating for some people to watch somebody just be utterly shit at something they know all about. Okay, stamina. If I can kill as much of these, I could do to sleep while I'm up here, actually. So if you're just joining, I'm gathering... I'm going trying to make as much of the red ant gear as possible, because it appears that the red ant gear is good for these. This is what I was coming to look for.
To the wall, till the sweat drips down my hall. I know the word is not hall, but this is a family-friendly stream, you prick.
Wow. Okay, maybe I go sword and board for this. Santa, thank you for the... I assume Santa, not Siddles. Come on, give me a mandible. I'm just going to block. I've got 30 heals for the whole day. 20 even. Yes, mandible, mandible, mandible. Amazing. Alright, give me a minute. I'm going to drink some coffee while this bandage heals me up a little bit. Whoa. Sad to think. I did think it was a bit weird to go live on Valentine's Day with the word widow in the title. I don't know why it felt bad, but it felt bad. It does, Drecker, yeah, so I'm going to gather up as much as possible and then go for it. And they needn't watch, right? This is a journey, not an answer session. That's a good way of putting it. Of course it's not Siddles, I'm actually funny. Siddles is objectively funny in his own words. Let me just, instead of fucking around, I'm going to go straight over to this field station. We've got Happy Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day's a weird one, right? I don't know what it is. I know it's the most obvious one to go in on, but... Like, I've never been, like, I haven't, me and Mrs. Letbin, please, thank you, we haven't celebrated, we've never celebrated. In fact, we picked an arbitrary day the rest of the year to do something similar, because I don't know what it is. It's a pain in the ass for people in relationships, and it's a pain in the heart for people that aren't. Like, it just seems altogether negative in every direction. Lisa, welcome to the stream. I just want to know how many black shirts you own. Quite a few. It's intentional though, right? I wear the same shirts and the same hat every day, just so the stream doesn't look different. And it also, because I have to stream every day, sometimes I don't feel like it. It puts me in the right mindset if I put the uniform on, shall we say. Keeps me regular. Lisa, welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's just the one. If you love someone, you love them every day. You don't need to celebrate it. March 14th. I love the description of March 14th, steak and blowjobs day, right? It's where all the single men in the country eat a steak. Right, what does Fire Ant Mandibles do?
Science.
That might be the most... Like, I had an idea and I executed it on it immediately. Okay, well played, Stubbler, for once. I need one more mandible. Fuck you, game. My wife doesn't ask for much at all, but she loves the cliche stuff like hearts and cute shit. See, that's the thing. If you're into that side of it, then I get it. Where did I had a bedroll up here somewhere near a battery. Where was that? It's not there, is it? You're something big. No, you're not. You're a ladybug. Right, let me go sleep up here. Making steaks tonight. Don't tell Tams about the rest. It's like... Yeah, it's just a bit awkward for me, all them things. It's a made-up bullshit holiday. My husband and I never celebrated either on principle. We love each other every day. Valentine's is like Mother's Day. It's bullshit. Love your partner and love your mum every day. Yeah, you're right. It just seems a bit contrived, doesn't it? But like I say, it's probably the easiest. I never actually thought to check if the corrosion effect... See, it's hard to know whether I was doing any more damage to that thing right there. Well, have I just aggroed a wolf? Are you a wolf spider? No, you're a fire ant. Okay, I need to get out of here. There's a wolf spider patrolling around, which I'd rather not run into. I just want to sleep until morning. Was it the other side of this? Where's that bedroll that I had? I think it's down here, maybe. Down the side of this rocket thing. Here? Nope, that's a fire ant. There's a lot of them behind me. I would die. Fuck, I had to use a heal. That's a load of spiders. Have I aggroed a fucking... Yep. Run! Where did that bedroll go? Is it near this battery, maybe? But am I not going to just walk into something else over this direction? It might be near this battery. Like here somewhere. Please say that's true. Fuck, 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 fuck. Can't see. Ooh, that felt like an execution. I didn't feel comfortable doing that. We're good. Got to the bedroll. Let's be honest, the only holidays that matter are Pancake Day and public sleeping day. Oh, we've discussed this recently, right? You almost got to count the hits. I know each of the combo deals more damage than the last, but yeah, but I don't know how that applies to the buff. That's the confusing thing. Right. I should have popped a bandage before I went to sleep. That would have been sensible. Right, I need one more black ant mandible, then I can make this full set. Then we can test the full set. I guess it works better with...
I'm not picky.
The full thing on, we can then test. Good looking out for your wife. I'm a mean woman and I hate hearts and flower shite. Dead flowers walking is what I call a bouquet. If it doesn't have roots. No, thank you. It does... It is a weird symbol of your love for somebody that you buy this... it's a good symbol for a relationship, I suppose, that you buy these flowers that appear in the house and they're all vibrant and colourful and smell lovely, and then the next day, not quite as good, and then the honeymoon period's gone, and before long it's this withered, disgusting thing that you wish wouldn't be around anymore because it stinks. No bitterness coming out there or anything. I find myself most romantic on Pancake Day, that's for sure. What was last week sometime, Kitten? Sorry? Oh, the National Sleeping Day, yeah. So homeless people. That you dry, put in a book somewhere and flatten it and forget it exists. Alright, under the lawnmower, let's go get ourselves one more mandible and then we can build the full set and maybe see if this is the way to kill the boss. Good flowers can last a week or two. The ones we bought home from our wedding were blooming and smelled great a month later. The plastic. Oh, that stun is awesome. Yeah, getting quality flowers from Walgreens. Walgreens is the pharmacy, right? Have I got that right? You have to help us that don't have that are outside the US. Pancake Day's a week. Oh, is it a week? I thought it said Pancake Day's a week this year. You meant it's a week today? That's come around fast. I'm going to go this way just so I can avoid the... Oh god, I'm landing in the wolf. There's a black widow in that cave. Black widowlings. I'm already fighting black widow bullshit. That poison's nasty. I suppose one thing I need to test on the boss today as well is whether or not there is any point at all in having the poison mutation active. Mithrandism or whatever it's called. That's stun. You're staying stunned? Okay, I'm just having to fight so much stuff all at once. I'll fight this first. See the poison? I love it. Alright. Alright, good. It's not plastic, just expensive and well cared for. I know, isn't it? Pancake Days a week where we all remember how Jesus invented Jif Lemon. It's not called Jif. Oh no, it's the toilet cleaner that's not called Jif anymore, right? Like Morrison's Express or a co-op, but with a pharmacy in it. I see. Oh, big boots. That does explain it, actually. No wonder your pancakes are shit. Clean, though. I'm just going to grab some clover if I can find some, because I want to make a bedroll outside of this anthill, just in case something bad goes down. Ignorant here, I'm from the US. I'm guessing Boots is a convenience store with a pharmacy, because that's how I describe Walgreens. Boots is a chemist or a pharmacy, a real big sort of retail one. It's a bit rude referencing Jeff as a toilet cleaner. I mean, if the cap fits, Mina. Disgusting creature. And toilet duck on your Yorkshire puddings. Clover? Maybe down by this water. Yeah, I can see some. What tickled the piss out of you, kitten? Everybody move away from kitten. Especially if she smells different to usual. Just to, yeah. Give up that fight after all this time. That ship sailed me, you know. Ooh, I nearly made a bad joke there. Right, bedroll. What do you mean? I always smell like... I'm going to say piss. Because pee doesn't sound right in our accent. Pee. Right. All I need to do... Head's missing again, as always. I need to go into here and get myself a black ant mandible from one of the big lads. I've never been in here before. Let's just assume this is going to go perfect.
You can be smart, fast, lucky.
Why would it not?
Just wear some armor.
I need one of the big ones, the workers. No, the soldiers or whatever they're called. Something's already sensed me. It's you. Nice block, Stubbler. Enemies that run away in video games should be banned. P is a funny word, like duty. You have to say them in a US accent or it doesn't sound right. I could never trust kids at school that said pee and pump and poop. No, that poop was never a word in this country until like 10 years ago. Or the ones that heal, or the ones that do both mean. Wow, the ants have been dragging donuts down here. I respect it. I'll take all these. This is my new food source. Thank you very much. And cook it. Holy shit. Wait, what is this place? They've just got so much old food down here. And none of it's rotten. different weapon out so I can see. I want all of that.
Food.
Just to clear some bag space. I know I want this marble, but I'm worried if I go down. Like R. Kelly's sheets. Oh. Duty sounds better in y'all's accent. Depends on the region. Duty. Duty. I'm going to go round the long way just to be safe. Because I don't want to jump down there and get myself trapped. Because that looks like it's tempting me in there only to shit on me if I get close. How is there only one ant in this whole place? Okay, alright. So, yeah, it looks like a trap. Wait. Mate, could you just piss off, please? I ain't got time. 1 second. My alert's working. I've just noticed. I don't know if it's like this on anybody else's screen, but Rambling's name has been converted to a sub in the last, like, 5 minutes, yet I got no alert. Is that just a visual issue or something? The worst for me is someone who has to go poo and say they're taking a dump. It's gross, I don't care, just go doing your business. It shows on yours as well. I got no alert, if that's... 1 second, I'm just making sure that my... It just did, but it's no worries. Yeah, no, I get that. I'm just working out why it's not popped up. You should have an alert for it. Either way, Rambling, thank you very, very much for the sub. I appreciate that very much. And welcome to the stream. Welcome back. It should have popped up. Okay, I've not been attacked yet. Why are my alerts not working? That's worrying me all of a sudden, because I don't even have it on Streamlabs. In our house, it's I'm off for a dirt. For a dirt. Again, we've said it a million times, and it's been said by people before us, but the word droppings should come back. Thank you for the sub, though. I don't know if you... Here's a question. When you sub, do you have the option to not have it pop up as an alert? In our house, it's just... I'm going to use the bathroom. They also grab their phones. So you do have the option, so I might have just exposed somebody there. I apologise. If that's what you did, Rambling, then my mistake. I know the resub, you can dismiss the message, but if that's what you did, then I apologise. I've just done it. Yeah, the resub for certain. That's implying that people don't have their phones in their hand anyway. What? Yeah. If I did it was on accident, I didn't see it. I'm just worried that my alerts are broken, that's all. But yeah, I appreciate this very, very much. Either way. I apologise if I did accidentally expose something that wasn't meant to be exposed. This is deep, by the way. I'm not qualified for Twitch, to be honest. Do you know what? Me neither. I've been streaming on this platform for 7 years. Coming up. 8? Still no real clue what it is or what the draw is, and I don't think any of us do, right? Did I aggro another one? It sounds like there's a big one in here. This looks like a boss room. Look at there. You. I want you and you alone. Are you on your own? You are. Give me one mandible. You want a duty compilation in the best of? I just realised you say. Ow. There's so many ants in there, I can't risk aggroing another one. I think I've aggroed another one. Shit. They're slugging poison, fire at me. Okay, the big one's dead. Big one's dead. Did I get a mandible? I did. Ow! Ow, 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 ow. You have to close the gap on these little shits. I'm so fucking bad today. Which is not good on Thingy Day. On Black Widow Day. I see. How is that possible? Christmas been subbed for 14 years. 17, in fact. I think the draw to Twitch is not so stifling like YouTube.
Oh, hi. Long time. No B.
Long time, no B. Expert work, Martin. Welcome to the stream. How are we this afternoon? I think the draw to Twitch is it's not so stifling like it's on YouTube. YouTube likes to cancel people for opinions, but I don't see that in Twitch very much. True, I guess it happens outside of it, but Twitch is live, you see, so it's a bit more difficult to... it's easier to ignore. It's easier to address things at the time.
4 months, I got one for free.
Capacity, welcome to the stream. I did not know I'm practicing. Ramblin, thank you very much for the 10 gifted subs. And Martin, thank you very much for the 4 months and the 4-month streak. It turns out, Ramblin, that my alerts are working. Who would have thought? Holy shit, thank you very much, Ramblin. I appreciate that. Lexi Pixel, congratulations on your sub. Chaz, Drecker, Alvaro, Eric got one as well. Capacity, Pargalan, Clem Grim Fandango, Guts and Higgsy also got sub seats. There's some people that are in irregular that got subs there. If you got a sub, please thank Ramblin. Congratulations, Drecker and Capacity. That's very generous, Ramblin. I appreciate it. As is the rule, when you get 10 gifted subs in one stream, you take your top off. Nobody wants to see that. Yeah, it's extremely generous. Thank you very, very much. And on behalf of everybody that isn't here to also thank you. Capacity, welcome to the stream. Martin, thank you very much for the 4 months as well. And the freebie. See, Martin, if you'd have just held off for like 10 seconds, you might have got a free. You might have got another free one. I've got the mandible I need. I don't know whether I keep fighting through here because I need to save my heals for the Black Widow attempt. Yeah, my alerts check went through, it turns out. It's a pleasure, my friend. Thank you for being amazing. Not sure about the amazing part, but I'm here at least. Oh, I did it automatically, I see. How's settling into the new house going, Martin? All I can think with Grim Fandango is that song that keeps playing on my summer car from the Grim Fandango soundtrack. I keep forgetting to switch it off. You know what that is? I think 90% of streamers, that is their business model, Martin. Distract people long enough so they keep forgetting to turn it off. Timmy, welcome to the stream as well, and good morning. Now that shite works, eh? Chime, 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 turn it off. Well, you've made it do it. You reap what you sow. Thank you very much for the gift. That's extremely generous. Are you thinking about getting a new tablet, Timmy? Did tablets go out of fashion? Not opioids. Did you know what I mean?
It's no women
Ah,
crying.
you're good. You're good. What you've essentially done there is because of how brutal Twitch ads are lately. You have just saved 10 people from the pain of having Twitch ads. I know tablets and I know phones did, but I haven't seen or heard anybody talking about or using a tablet for a very long time. Now, you may all say, I have one and use it regularly, but I don't think, on a wider scale, are they still as popular as they were in, like, 2014, for example? Tablets. Other than, like, anecdotally, I can't. It doesn't feel like they get talked about anywhere near as much. They are. iPads. I haven't seen an iPad for. I bet I haven't seen an iPad for 5 years, other than the one that's sat over there. The gap between tablets and phones. Is that what's maybe causing it, Gwynblade? I use my tablet more than my phone because I'm old and it's bigger. I certainly aren't denying the benefits to it, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. There are certain use cases where tablets are amazing, right? Which is for artists and that kind of thing. But are the kids all crying out for a new tablet? I don't know why I'm running up here. I'm supposed to be going home. I think I just wanted to appreciate the view, which is, frame rate aside, a bit stunning. Let's go home. Grab these while I feel like I should be always grabbing this shit. Now this, I was about to say, Gwynblade, it's maybe because I don't see children ever. Are kids still all in? From what I've seen personally, yeah, but only kids I've been around. But only kids I've been around are American kids. It might be a UK thing though. But even like all the podcasts and stuff I listen to, like I consumed a fair amount of content. I just have tablets mentioned, but then again, and screen time is all. Yeah, exactly. I'm not speaking about any example here, especially not the one you brought up, Goodblade, but is it fair to say that it is a very, very powerful parenting crutch to be able to sit your kids down to distract them and put them down quietly? I'm not saying a bad thing or a good thing, I'm just saying it must be a powerful tool, even if it's not the most positive. I don't own a tablet, spent $2,000 on a new PC last year, but no tablet. I'd rather be on a full PC. Yeah, I get that. I got the second generation iPad in 2011, and it's changed my life. Like, it was amazing, and I used it. I carried it around with me and watched stuff on it wherever I went in the house. Just whatever I was doing, I was watching stuff, be it Netflix or YouTube or whatever at the time, around 2012, 2013. And then it died. In about 2016, it got too old. Maybe 2018, it got too old to use properly. So I got about 6 years out of it. But then I don't really miss it, weirdly. Just got out the shower, so I missed the initial gift sub. Chaz, congratulations on your gifted sub from Rambling. Necessary evil is a good way of saying it. Showers are a necessary evil. My boys are grown, they're 29 and 30, so they skip the tablet craze, I think. Plus, they are young, so they can do everything I do on my tablet on their phones. Yeah, that's the thing, I guess. Other than a slightly bigger screen for art purposes, or just for failing eyesight reasons, right? I guess the phone, like Gwynblade says, has pretty much done everything. It can cover comfortably everything a laptop can do, let alone a tablet. Unless we're talking about gaming, but gaming's different. I haven't really touched Netflix in a few years. Then about a month ago I started again and I'm hooked. Now I remember why I stopped being on Netflix. Sorry, that looked like I just looked Chaz directly in the eye, but my camera looks like it's about to fall. That's like the opposite to everybody else, Chaz, it feels like. A lot of people was hooked for a while and stopped and just haven't considered going back. I'm around their age and I got an early tablet in college, but I just use it to play Fruit Ninja. No practical reasons. Yeah, I think the good thing about tablets is they've got like very specific use cases, and everybody can use the fuck out of one of them, right? For me, it was YouTube, and some people use it for idle games or whatever. Not idle games, mobile games. Fire ant chest piece. I need my lint rope, which I should have here. So a fire ant chest piece, a black and red spalder guard combined from fire ant parts. So now I should be able to wear that.
Or just wear some armor.
So now I'm in I've got corrosion, 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 poison, and poison. So poison, corrosion, corrosion, corrosion. I don't know if I'm strong enough to go for an attempt. I'm practicing for the Black Widow kill, if you're wondering. I still can't stick having to input stuff on a phone or a tablet. Anytime I need to do that, I'm straight on the PC or laptop, yeah. For typing and stuff, definitely. I'm just not a generation where I learnt to type on a phone before I could write. Don't you remember Kitten where the world decided lol Netflix has no content? You know I get my news from you lot, good boy. Hello Chaz, hope you're doing well. Chaz is never doing well, look at him. He's always up to something. Right, Black Ox Burger. I think I'm going to go for an attempt in the morning. Yeah, pupil leather. Let me make a few of these. It wasn't because we were in the middle of a financial mess because of lockdown and people couldn't afford it. It was definitely because Netflix is a dead platform. If you type with your fingers instead of your ass, you might keep up. Oh, I need more Black Ox parts. Right, I should have 2 Black Ox burgers now that I can use for this. Black Ox burgers which give me more health, more damage resistance, as well as the well-fed meal bonuses. Lord have mercy, don't make me feel that old. I remember when people wrote on pencil and paper. I'm convinced Netflix is trying to tank their stock to go private. It does seem like it. It does feel like the world just immediately turned on Netflix. The problem is, I think the most telling thing is I unsubscribed from Netflix recently for the first time since 2012. Was it that it came to the UK? Simply because I just stopped watching it, and it's actually no, I'm not going to say that. There are easier and more convenient ways to watch things if you have to. I got angry the other day thinking we hadn't discussed Tick Moranis as a stream title, but I think we must have. I think we have, yeah. And I was very angry that you'd come to it before I did. I'm watching all the popular stuff now that no one is talking about, like Stranger Things, Umbrella Academy, and Witcher 2 or 3 seasons. Oh, I suppose. Well, if you're going back and watching all of the best shit, yeah. Don't pay for extra, it comes with my phone plan. Don't ask, Martin, don't ask. Like Hulu or Apple or Disney or Tubi or Sling or Peacock or whatever. Yeah. The more there are. I'm not going to say this, because I condemn it wholeheartedly, but there is a place that has all of them. But don't do it. Don't do it. You're not wrong. ITVB. Have you seen them? To get to the BritBox stuff, now you have to go through the ITV player. So if I want to watch like old BBC classic stuff like Porridge or whatever, for example, you have to go through the ITV app to get to it. I don't watch movies on TV, I read, but I still have Netflix. Dropped cable about 6 months ago, and I never. Yeah, it's amazing how much you don't need a television. Although when the World Cup's on, I have to be fucking 2 minutes behind everybody else that somehow still pays for TV. Or still has their TV connected, because we all pay for TV.
Easter soon. I've been eating torrents and torrents of Cadbury's mini eggs.
Fuck me. I think I get what he's saying. You're right, mine. I'll concede. Is it mini egg season? Cream egg season? It is, right? I think cream egg season we call November. Alright, so we have double corrosion, double poison. I'm going now for my first attempt on the boss of the day. I'm going to eat for the buff, because I think this does like big bum buff. Black Ops Burger.
Chow down.
Which now should give me buffs out the bumhole.
Stayed in a hotel in Warrington over the weekend. We had a rain shower, with a very strong torrent of water coming out of it.
Sounds beautiful.
It's no women crime, but it's better than
I
nothing.
bet it was cheap as well, next to free, Martin. Just a little bit of running costs. I'm trying to make the irate pirate joke, but I can't make it work. Cream eggs were bad enough before they even started making them with dog's chocolate. Yeah. I've said this a million times on stream. But 1 cream egg, very nice. 2 cream eggs, disgusting, sickly, horrible. Throw up. You're a bad person if you can stomach it. Never, like, the line between nice and you've eaten too much is quite a big grey line for a lot of people, but for cream eggs it's like very, very clear. Sophie's Spaceship, welcome to the stream, right?
I believe!
Sickly, sugary, gloopy, nice in short bursts, and they used to be as big as your fist and cost 40. Yeah, 1 is plenty. Speaking of unnecessary creamed eggs, I still don't get the horridness of cold tea that Trim and Sam had on the 24-hour stream. You still don't get the horridness. Tea is something in this country that is, and it's not green tea, and it's not herbal tea, and it's not any of those things for the record. Just to get this out of the way, it's just a plain tea bag with milk in it. But when it's ridiculously hot, it's fine. But it's not iced tea. This is tea that is designed to be warm that has just gone room temperature, and it goes... Imagine, Chaz, put it this way. Imagine that you had a cup of water and you poured a quarter of milk into it, and then wanted to drink that at room temperature. Yeah, green tea, black and green. Yeah, it's different. It's the milk that causes the issue. The tea is irrelevant. It's handy if you need something inedible to lob at next door's dog. Don't discull tea with a sweet iced tea here in the sun. Exactly, sweet iced tea. All of the teas that you can think of that are meant to be cold and designed to be drunk cold. I love designed to be so. But the stuff we drink in this country specifically, if you let that go cold and then go in for it, it's the milk. It's just all the milk. Cold, room temperature, watered down milk is what you're drinking. We have tons of cold milk tea here, but it's Vietnamese style drink. Yeah, for some reason it goes awful. Cold coffee is just as bad, yeah. Alright. I don't want to burn through too many heals here, but this is my first attempt at this boss of the day. I've never killed one of these before, and I am on war mode, and I've never played the game before. So you can imagine how this is slightly difficult.
Look around.
Right. Attract a load of the little ones first. Are you immune to everything too? These little ones don't like spicy. I can't see them, that's the problem with the widow. So I'm working my way through the shed. Of course, I'm not allowed any help or tips or advice or hints or information or anything. I'm playing completely blind. And I'm just trying to science gear that might help me fight the Black Widow. I'm practicing on this Black Widow. See, my poison and corrosion doesn't seem to be doing a great lot. Look, it's ticking down, but not near as fast enough as I'd like it to. I'm practicing on this Black Widow to kill the one in the shed lab. That actually does sound gross. I have milk and tea, but I want it to be hot, yeah. So some friends of the channel did a 24-hour stream, and one of the challenges was, if they accidentally rolled the wrong they had a game, and if they lost the game, they had to drink a cup of proper tea, British tea, that they'd left out intentionally to go cold. Yeah, that's scum on top of it. Right, I'm just going to let this bandage re-heal me, because I can't waste too many heals, because I don't have that many to waste. While this bandage is healing me, let me make sure I've got all this set up straight. So if I'm going in with this sword, I might get rid of Cardio Fan and go for Blade Master, obviously. Buff Lungs, Meat Shield, and Parry Master are obvious ones with the shield. Coup de grace for crit chance, but I don't know. There is Mithrandism. Mithraditism? I keep wanting to use the Game of Thrones language. Lord of the Rings language. But it says that it's built the poison, it burns through the poison resistance, so I'm not sure whether it counts. We'll have to see. English breakfast tea needs to be hot with milk. Yes, yeah. Where is the heals? Right, are there any little ones left, or can I fight the boss now? Now, there are probably ways that I could cheese this, but I want a proper kill, so... Right, look for tick damage on the boss's health bar. I need to get that attack pattern learned. The double poison.
Good while it lasted.
This is going to take some practice. I don't feel like the new armor really did a great deal. No, I didn't either. Guts, welcome to the stream, and congratulations on your new gifted sub. There was a small bug at the end. Yeah, I think there was the tick at the end. I might have to clear the area a bit better, but... Yeah, it doesn't feel like that was having much of an effect. Ticks absolutely are douchebag. Right. We've got to try and take something from every attempt. Right, you.
Starting to get under my skin.
Fucking hell, stop jumping. It jumped twice and perfectly avoided me each time. If it wants to go in there and get eaten by a Black Widow spider, then I'm all about it. But I need to kill one of these to progress to the next lab. This isn't the one I need to kill, but I'm practicing on it. Not the tick, by the way, the Black Widow. Otherwise, I can't, I'm roadblocked as we speak in the story. Yeah, I think this thing was attacking me, but probably not enough to finish me off. I just couldn't react quick enough, heals-wise. Pick up all these corpses, they're just in the way out the other ways. See, I lost my Black Ox Burger buff for that, though, right? Because I don't think that persists through death, so I no longer have the Black Ox buff. I have the right helmet on, right? So I've got the helmet, I've got the shield, and I've got the sword, which... Let me just repair. I have no idea whether it does less damage the lower its durability is. Next attempt. If I just hold blocks... Like, if I feel like she's attacking me, don't go for perfect blocks, just tank them. 1. So when she rears up, when she rears back, it's the triple. Alright, when she rears back, it's the triple. When she rears up, it's the jump. Back is triple, up is jump. that one got through. Poisoned. Jump, jump. Ow, if they get through, that fucking sucks.
Mom, get the camera.
Fuck me. That's nasty. Martin, thank you for the bits. Whew. Ticks have always been one of the things I've been scared of getting caught by when outside. I know a few people get them when walking through tall grass. Yeah, cats get them a lot, don't they? Not cats, as in actual ones. Martin, thank you for the bit. Ticks are useless bugs. This sub. Seriously, I grew up in North Georgia and ticks were a real problem. I don't miss those hateful things. Yeah, we get them in this country. When you're stroking your cat and you just feel like a little...
A baby, a triple.
That was an absolute... The problem I have is the triple attack. She knocks me down. And when I get knocked down... I wonder if I've got something that helps me against that knockback. When I get knocked down, then I'm exposed for a split second. And then I get, ooh, baby, triple. Awful. Single poison seems to take off half your life, yeah. I wonder if I actually try switching then to poison resist. But I can't do this all day. I'm going to have to go back and think of some other thing to try. Let's take coup de grace off, because it's more about surviving, right? And we'll go with the poison resistance and see if it helps. This seems dumb, but I'm going to pre-pop my two smoothies.
Thing better still be here, you stupid ants.
So if I pre-pop this and this, then that gives me hyper stamina and more health.
That ain't Falco. Oh my god, oh my god, oh H-H-H-O-H-H-H-O.
My shield's broken. That was good, actually. The problem is she's so in my face that I can't see when she's about to attack. Alright, good. Triple. Perfect block the first, that was good. Shit. So that's me poison now. Watch my health bar just drop. I can't let her bait me backwards. I've got to make a thumbnail out of this, I'm sorry. Just bear with me a second. Damn! Look at that! It's a bit dark, but I think it'll work. Oh, right. 3, 2, 1. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead if she hits me now. See, my heels aren't doing anything. Okay, I get so fucking fraught and panicky. They go...
Oi, M8, invite me to the FaZe clan. I have a degree in dank memes and quick scoping.
Alright, I'm going to actually let her reset. I don't want to chase her any longer because I can't use all of the heals that I've got available in one stream. Jesus fuck. I do Black Widows and yeah, I suppose that would make it slightly easier, but I kind of don't want to rely on that if that makes sense. I want to fight it my way. All right, there goes the poison. Fuck hell, I ain't ready for this fight, am I? Which means I need to rethink this strategy. Because one good poison, and it's true that the poison gets through this completely. Martin, thank you for the bits. MLG video memes were childish and hilarious. Is that what these are all from? Ticks are so nasty when they're full of blood. Feeding them on your pet is... Yeah, exactly, but of course you have to get them off. With a pair of nail clippers, right? Careful, everybody. Careful for suggestions. Please, just be careful. I don't think it did, Chaz, no. So my armour... I've read that now, I can't unread it, but my armour is... It's at level 7, but I've not worked out how to make Supreme Plate, despite the fact I have Supreme Quartzite. I still don't know how to do that. That would be one thing that gets my armour leveled up a bit more. I think I should maybe have one more attempt, but with my Black Ox stuff on. Because I don't think the corrosion tactic is the one. The poison might help slightly. Let me repair that. I don't think the poison resistance was doing anything. I seem to be just as shit on just as fast. I suppose I go with coup de grace, but then this is tough. It's like the one insect you have to just be good at fighting with, right? You can't just rely on overpowering a bunch of... Wait, where's the right... Did I just delete the shield? No, hang on. Put that there. Are you even speaking English? I don't understand MLG. It's some sort of video. Please understand I'm an old woman. I grew up in the Edsel age, not the computer age. Not everything's meant to be understood by everybody, right? Alright, I'm having one more attempt with this other armour on. Let's see. Does this feel like this is any better, or I'm taking any less damage? Poison on the first set. Fuck! Drink, Max, drink! Oh, man! Alright, I fucked that up though. I don't think I, like... Where did my axe come from? I think I fucked up my binds a little bit there. I don't have the... The timing has to be so perfect with this. Now I could cheese the fight. I could just, like, stand up somewhere so it can't attack me and slowly kill it with arrows, but I want to kill it in a way that I'm satisfied with, and that would have to be. Yeah, that seems like it's going to take a long time with a fucking axe. Kane Payne, welcome back. Doesn't the toenail saw just reduce their attack damage? It has a poison, but I don't know what the poison does. Again, if you know the answer to any of this, please don't tell me, because this is the attempt for me to work it out, right? Oh, I've got a mutation. Chopper. Yeah, welcome to the stream, though. I'm just a bit... Axe apply a buff to you that removes stamina regen delay when not exhausted. It's the first time I've ever killed anything with an axe, probably. Kane Payne, welcome to the stream. In these moments, I'm just being careful what I read, that's all, because there might be some information that I don't know, I haven't realised, and if I read it, I can't unread it, right? But I appreciate everybody that wants to help, but the challenge is the challenge. Remind you of your sons. Do they struggle to kill Black Widows as well? Armor switch didn't seem to, yeah. The thing is I need to get to a position with this fight where I don't take any damage at all. Not at all, but like I can, if I can block or mitigate 95% of the attacks, then armor isn't an issue, right? But I have to find. I wonder if I go for a faster weapon. But I don't think I've found a tier 3 dagger yet. Please don't tell me where tier 3 daggers are from. Please, please, please. Like, if I could just... I mean, this is fast, but... I don't... Let me see. Do I have a tier 3 dagger I could make? Again, if you've got any suggestions or hints, please don't tell me. Let me work it out. So the highest dagger I have is the Spider Fang one, which... The speed and the... A nimble dagger made from a wolf spider fang that see, that's got a poison on it too. I wonder if that's worth a try. But it's just the same as the toenail sword, I think. Can I get them both on screen at the same time? I can. So this has infection, but this has poison. So what does the infection? It doesn't say. You'd be surprised where the tier 3... Did you just fucking reveal that the tier 3 dagger comes from the fucking Black Widow? Ah. Oh. There you go, everybody. There's some information we didn't know. I'd put my house on the fact that it comes from a Black Widow, given what I just read about this one coming from a wolf spider. How old are you? 35. Oh, you're asking Martin, I see. Gotta get that rhythm. The Black Widow's weak to nothing. Alright, so I can't... I mean, that's... I can't unlearn what I can almost guarantee I've just learned.
Well, start fucking acting 35.
This is awesome!
Never! But I'm gonna try and see if I can make a wolf spider dagger. Because if I could make a wolf spider dagger, then I'll see if the poison works better than the infection. Hello, you have conical arms. I do. Slops, welcome to the stream. I'm struggling to kill a Black Widow. That's what you've walked in on. I'm running out of resources to do so. Slops, how are we? Welcome to the stream. How was Mahjong earlier? Gwynblade, thank you for the bits, incidentally. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. I play this game so unqualified. Let's see if I can... Yeah, let's see if wolf spider daggers are the way. I'm absolutely stuck on a combat scenario. Yeah, I can make a Spider Fang dagger, tier 2. So let's see how much faster these actually are. Look how small it is. Look at this thing. That's so weaselly. Hey, but if this does have a poison on it, I'm going to upgrade it. I know it probably seems a bit dumb to just go straight in, but... Right, I need to make a load of brittle whetstones. About 25 hours into Mahjong, maybe another 40 to go. How's streaming in the new place? It looks strange seeing a different background. I now start to know what everybody felt like when I moved in here. I think this is the point where you tip over into a gambling addiction and end up in a Chinese casino. You're going to teabag you using that thing, yeah. I'd deserve it as well. Look how small it is. But it might be what I need so I can attack in the gaps. Level 2 tough, level 3 tough, level 4 tough, level 5. I might just go with Mighty. I suppose I just go with Mighty, right? Because she's not susceptible to anything else, and this is just me. I forgot what it take to make Mighty globs. Oh, sturdy whetstones. I'll get it to tier 6. It's good, it's super comfortable. Shit, I'm out of brittle wet, so let me go to my sack collectors. Yeah, it does look strange, Slops, I must admit. If you like hours and hours of Mahjong, then you click Slops' name and give him a follow. There's the hard sell for Slops' channel. Slops, good afternoon. Holy shit at the time. Hang on, I want to mess about with this first. We'll go for a midstream break at 40 instead of 30. I can't believe how fast that time's got. All I've done is kill a few ants and die to the Black Widow 3 times. I've got a new stabber though now, look. Look at this. Look how little stamina it uses too. I'm probably getting 40 hits in with this thing before I run out of stamina. This might be the way. Then the red ant armor with the corrosion might actually be useful, like I was thinking before. But then Alright, let's make a bunch of these. What was I making these for again? Oh, I know how to advertise slots, don't worry. Right, let's put... Was it sturdy whetstones I needed to make? What was I making before? Brittle? Fucking idiot. It was sturdy whetstones I was... It's fine, it's fine. I'm struggling, alright. It's been a long stream. Oh, fuck me. Mighty. No longer streaming from a tiny nook next to a bed with about 2 feet between the desk and the curtains. It's liberating. It does look like you're in a lot of space, actually. It was comfortable. Right, I need to wait for these to cook. Can I go for a lightning fast midstream break and I'll be back in 2 seconds? Let me give you a nice view and then you can all enjoy the awful noises of Santa's singing before I get back. Right, let me save, actually. Slops, welcome to the stream, incidentally. Welcome to the new followers as well. Of course, right now, any bit of room that's not visible on the camera is loaded with boxes of crap I haven't dealt with yet. Martin was telling us that when he moved in, he got almost all the boxes done within a week, and I think he's an alien. It's not possible, I've heard. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Bada bada barbie bop bop bada bop bop bada bop be bop bada bop bop bada bada barbie bop bada bop bop bada bop be bop bada bop bop bada bop. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. In the land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. And into this ring he poured all his cruelty, his malice and his will to dominate all life. One ring to rule them all. One by one, the free peoples of Middle-earth fell to the power of the ring. Slops like skibabs, 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 slops like skibabs. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the very slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth. Victory was near, but the power of the ring could not be undone. It was in this moment, when all hope had faded, that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword. and Sauron, enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth, was defeated. The ring passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever, but the hearts of men are easily corrupted. And the ring of power has a will of its own. It betrayed Isildur to his death. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. History became legend. Legend became myth. And for 2.5...
Sorry. You know. Drecker, thank you for the pit.
What's the largest amount of Stubbler streams until the grounded guy go big?
This is stream 51, mine. And I've hit a major fucking roadblock.
I'm not sorry.
Drecker, thank you for the bits. Martin, thank you for the bits. Drecker, thank you for the huge bits. I appreciate it very much. This is stream number 51. Yeah, this is what it's like if I have to work things out by myself. And I am into it. Drecker, thank you for the massive bits. I appreciate that. Mr. Happy, welcome to the stream as well. Right, first job, what's in this can? Second job, it's my salty globs. Didn't Gwynblade do a bad? If you haven't unboxed it in 5 weeks, take it down the tip. Let's sleep tomorrow and get sorted. I read Lord of the Rings when I was a teenager. I read it twice last year. Mina says ginger beer. Alkirion says diet Coke. Kitten says fizzy orange. Mindright says chess. Rambling, thank you for a further 10 gifted subs. Woof. That's too generous, Rambling. I appreciate it very much. Chris John, Dire Ascension, Azar, Chef Royston, Bowser and Blue, The Pigman, LDH3D, Regassi, Amberdo, and Metrobolic. Congratulations, everybody, on your gifted subs. I escaped the firing squad. Thank you, Rambling. That is extremely generous. It's a slight bit of good news on this day where I've done nothing other than just die over and over. At least there's something for people to focus on. Mindright, good welcome to the stream, by the way. It says tropical. I used to know most of that, but I had to look it up this time to get it right. Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it as always. 10 gifted subs is ludicrous, Rambling. You're saving the entire world from ads, and I, along with everybody that isn't here to say thank you, appreciate it. Should have put up a prediction. I think I'd have died like a motherfucker kid if I'd have put up a prediction. Then again, I have anyway. Alright. So now this stuff should have cooked. If you got a sub, by the way, thank Rambling. Make sure you do. Then let me... Regassi, congratulations. There you go, Slops. You get what you deserve. Right, we're upgrading this through the mighty path. I could do... Let me make some more mighty globs. And on this day, they doubled the cost of gifted. I started to realise it's maybe not all it's cracked up to be. Thank you, Rambling. I appreciate it. Slops, congratulations on your gifted sub. He's going to act grumpy, Rambling, but he appreciates it. You've got to pre-prepare people for Slops.
Holy shit, things are getting mad in here today.
Do you know why I mean? I think it's because people don't like silence in this community when you should really start to... You know what I mean? Think about it. There you go, love. For fuck's sake, look at him. He has to begrudgingly say thank you. Slops, congratulations on your sub. Rambling, that is crazy. I appreciate it. Very, very much. And I'm sure everybody else does too. There's a lot of people that aren't in here right now to say thank you, but I'll say thank you on their behalf. I mean, thank you for the bits. Got him.
Put that fucking meat curry back in the freezer, you fat cunt.
There's a bit of positivity to fill the silence. The answer was... Is that a reference to something? Because I liked it, whatever it was. The answer was... You having that, Alkirion? You having that? Oh, was it Atletico? I see. It's a bit like being gifted one of them joke books lads on probation cell. The fuck is wrong with everybody today? Oh, he's one of the South Africans, of course. Right. Black Widow attempt. Slops, watch this game, right? Everybody suggested I play it on the hardest difficulty, so I said, yeah, why? What's worst that could happen? I've got to a point where the story... To progress the story, I have to get past a Black Widow. Not this one specifically, but just watch this fight. Watch what this game's like on the hardest difficulty. I've actually gone without a trinket, which is a good point. I'm going to go without one just for now. I'll look into trinkets after. I've got the left-sided thing, which I suppose I might as well put on for the sake of repairing my shield. I don't need Blade Master, do I? Because I've not got a blade. I've got a stabbing weapon, and I don't actually have any stabbing talents just yet. I suppose I get... What is that? Something huge walking around down there. But I can get rid of Blade Master. I don't want to go coup de grace. I might as well go for the... Where is it? Cardio fan. Fuck it. I'm just seeing what this weapon's like and how many attacks I can get in between swings. But this is only a tier 2. Next playthrough you can play on medium, but you have to do it naked with a with a pebble spear. You got to beat the ginger woman from Avengers. Yes. I'm a teenager after all. It's about repression. Ready? Right. Does this dagger do any difference? Look at the size of this dagger. Okay, I'm at half health already. I'm about to die. Better. Still not got an attacking yet. The attack speed though. Dying, dead. Now, did anybody get a chance to see if I put the fucking poison debuff on? Fucking hellfire. This fucking hench beast. I can't think of whether I could lower it into a trap. I could use ranged attacks, but I don't know how useful that would be.
Get fucking wrecked, you scrub Doomhaus chopped.
That's a heavy chop. Is there anything more satisfying than a "you died" screen? Especially when it plays a really sad note like this one. Fucking teenagers. Yeah, you're right. I was watching the health bar, but I saw no extra ticks. I don't think there is traps, but I'm not sure. Nobody answer that, by the way, if you know the answer to that. We're playing it blind, of course. Azar, welcome to the stream. Congratulations on your gifted sub. How are we today? Good morning. I am once again calling for diplomatic relations. What the fuck could I offer a Black Widow other than my haunches? Fuck. I just got to be good at video games, I think. How much faith do you think you have in me to not use a shield and perfect block with the fucking Club of the Mother Demon? Simba is dying in the Mega Drive Lion King game. It was a top draw death scene. You saw it enough, right? I could offer my head. Hoob, welcome to the stream. Yes, blind, first playthrough, war mode. You get no help as requested. I appreciate it as always. Had a sad jingle. Right. I've not got many heals left. I'm going for one more attempt by just using the Club of the Mother Demon. Because it worked on the Termite King. I just had to be good at video games temporarily. If I die really quickly here, then it's to be anticipated. But let's see just what I can do with it. Okay, she got stunned. The stun works on a Black Widow. Do I just go brave and stupid and do it with this? The thing is, I was about to say, Drecker, but it felt like I'm onto something with this as a tactic. Fuck! This is so difficult. Jesus, welcome to the new followers. I don't have alerts on for the sake of calling out lurkers, but I see you all coming in. Welcome to the stream. Drama in the inboxes today is just palpable. What, in your work inbox, kitten? See, my gear's all breaking because of these attempts. I'm just going to have one more. Being able to see in front of you to block, I think, helps. Yeah, like, that's why I think being in third person would help. I just want to do it. I don't want to, like, I want to face it and do it my way, if you know what I mean. So, like you say, not having the shield means that I can get a bit more view. Simba is supposed to live forever. You want to add some tags, I know, right? I should put under the stream in the tags that it's, yeah. No, let's not be too passive-aggressive. It wouldn't be like us. Alright. One more attempt with this. I feel like I might have to just suck it up and stick to what I know, which is clubs. Now my... Broke it. Hang on a minute, kitten, sorry. Already poisoned. Already hurt. Already dying. Already dying. Already dead. I feel like if I was to get like 10 seconds of good combat and then just repeat it 3 or 4 times, I'd be alright. But the second I get knocked off of my pattern, dead. Exactly, Chaz. The club is the big damage. I need more heals. There's so much I need to fix.
Sticking to what you know, which is clubs, I always knew you were a party girl.
You tell by my outfits, Mina. It's just glitter from start to finish. Jesus fuck. Brokers are like, I want to be really kind. I want to be really kind and professional in my response to you, but here's why you're a dick. Somebody actually said that, and the underwriters are just not having it. 4 hits was 2 full bars. Does have an attack which scales with big with poison. If it does, I don't know how I'd mitigate that, Gwynblade. Yeah, the stun does give the club. I'm coup de grace on. I've got the 2 layers of coup de grace, but I don't know if there's a third. That's crazy, kid. No wonder it's kicking off. I'm a jerk because my response is, no, you are a dick to brokers. Thank you for the bits. I feel like I'm not learning enough, though. The trouble is, this isn't the one I have to kill. This is just practice. But if I could kill a Black Widow... I'm just running out of heal. I aren't using a lot of heals per attempt. I'm just using a lot of repair glue. But I want to keep practicing this. I'm going to be so happy if this... Okay, just... Look at the damage it does. Look at the damage she's doing to me. Fuck this. Just heal up, just heal up, just heal up, just heal up. Let's just calm it down. I feel like the shield is necessary. Fucking hell, Thandir, welcome to the stream. It is going badly over here. I had my... Like, as good as the Mother Demon Club is, I had my best attempts with the Toenail Sword, right? There was times when I was counting her attacks, and I was working out which was the most effective, and I was talking about, this is the 3, this is the tell. I was surviving longer enough to learn more with the Sword and Shield. The problem is the dagger feels like a good idea, but it's so small that I have to get right up to it because it's got such limited range. It would do the double poison, but I either have to play defensively or offensively. More speed, more threat. Literally, Thandy, look at the speed of daggers. You can do it. I know, right? Block. That Widow is an evil wench. You can do it. Maybe not today, but I can do it at some point in the future. I'm just letting my health go back up. Thandy, welcome to the stream. I wonder. But I'm assuming, Lisa, if she preps her attacks, she's going to prep them in my direction. Like, she's going to just turn and strike. It's hilarious, especially for the admin team. Yeah, I bet. Just sit back and watch it. Oh, shit, sorry if that was loud. Right, let me just let my health tick up. It'll give me a second to think about what I've done. And get to log it. Oh, that tastes good. Alright, with caffeine coursing through my veins, I'll hit my shot. Who's this?
36 years, 2 days in a row.
Damn, 36 years of subs. That's crazy, guys. Can't believe it's been 36 years since 2015. Watch this fight. Just don't get attacked. Garth, thank you for the sub. There it is, look, see that? She has a knockdown, which fucks me up, and that's me dead. I can't drink fast enough to overcome the fucking damage. The dagger just doesn't hit for enough. Even on Mighty. The club does I'm down. Oh. Fucking hell. This is nasty. Alright. Chill out, welcome to the stream. Okay, just in case that's you telling me what you would do, I'm not going to read it. I'm thinking about that Gwynblade. I think the backup would be ranged. But I kind of want to just do it in melee. I know, right? When it says you can change difficulty. Chill out, welcome to the stream. Yeah, that thing you just clicked, that's true. That one, we stick to it. Possibly Tag Slack, welcome to the stream as well, but swapping between would take an incredible amount of dexterity on my part. I've actually run out. No, I haven't run out of glue, have I?
Ah, yes. I love
If you're just joining, by the way, I'm not allowed any help or any tips or any hints or any handy suggestions or advice from the pros. Because I've never played it before and I've got it on war mode and the challenge is to see if I can beat it. Tags that welcome to the stream, by the way. Chill out, welcome to the stream. Dexterity is a big ass with those spherical, conical arms of mine. Right. I might body pull this time. No, you're good, you're good. So if I equip this...
What the what? It's a Black Widow!
Observant little shagger, aren't we, Max? So I can press Q to hot swap. It's the lack of legs and conical arms. Here is an advice for the proest of them all. Me, get good, son. Right, I've got 6 heals left. Come here, you. So let me test it. So what I would do is tank the attacks, press Q. I got a hit, but that wasn't bad. If every attack wasn't like a quadruple banger, it would be different. But it is. Just fucking drink, Max, drink. Once she gets me down like that, is over. Absolutely over. Alright. I think I'm going to have to give up. I'm running out of heals. Fucking hell. I actually love watching you figure it out. It's one of the things that keeps me coming back. Yeah. It's certainly getting a lot out of the game. Jesus, though, this is brutal. I think I'm going to have to go back and revise my strategy. I've also run out of repair glue and stuff.
Widow A? With how murderous she is, I am kind of amazed anyone stayed alive long enough for her to become one.
Yeah, how did anybody get to the altar? Fucking nasty. We just tried being better. Oddly, tags that. With the level that all my gear's at now, I think that is actually the solution. Just be better at grounded. An expansive raid night, absolutely, Themdy.
Thing better still be here, you stupid ants.
Alright. I've got 2 and 2 heals, so I can't really go much further. I tried the red ant corrosive tactic, and it didn't feel to be netting any results.
Mad respect for Mr. Spider.
True. May he rest in peace. Speaking of resting in pieces, good morning, Sothan. What do you call this? What time do you call this? I think it's... yeah. You've missed endless attempts on the Black Widow. Garth, by the way, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it. I know I was in a bit of a chaotic situation at the time, but I appreciate it very much. Thank you for the 36 months, the 127 years or whatever it's been. And enjoy not having any ads. Played this game, this silly game, a dozen times, but it makes my heart happy watching you, and it is brutal. True.
Black Widow, this is not a drill.
See, here's the issue, right? On the left. Look at the weaknesses section, right? She's weak to nothing. The resistances section, that could be summed up, all them, it could be summed up in one word. Everything. Okay, this is how I see it from a point of view of someone who only peeks at the streams. Is there some poison resistance gear? Block her damage. Alright, well, let me show you then. So, there's like a data tab on the Black Widow. Legendary Killer Spider in classic black and red, identifiable by the hourglass marking. Where is it that it says that it persists through... Where did I read that her poison persists through poison resistance? Where was it that I read that? So the club. Yeah, the club feels the only one. I don't think it's when I actively had the venom on that I read that. No, when you spy a certain, it doesn't say it. Oh dear. Was there a tool to... I don't remember... I must have been dying at the time. Is there some kind of sex harness? The thing is if I could devise a strategy to kill her with ranged damage here, this isn't the Black Widow I need to get beyond for the story. I'm just practicing on this one.
I'll show you a sex harness.
Saddles, welcome to the stream. I want one more attack. I want to keep trying, but this is going to be a hell of a roadblock. I feel like if I keep suggesting bad ideas, one of them will eventually be brilliant. Enough shit sticks. No, not shit sticks. What's the word? Shit sticks. You killed one of the baby Black Widows, and it took like a... Oh, is that where I got it from? Yes, you may be right. So it was what you was all saying, yeah. It was what Kane was saying and what Guts was saying, but it means... But it was with the baby one instead. Our windscreen wipers was the first thing we tried. Can I eat one more death? The lowest I've got on the Sothan's about 70%. Watch. Look at that. That was one shot. And I'm poisoned. It has to be with the shield, I think. As much as I can do a lot of damage, it has to be with the shield, because I don't think there's enough stamina in the game to properly perfect block a triple with a two-handed weapon. Exactly, I can take like one hit. Yeah, I am. I'm really shit, Siddles. Can you build a maze? That's not... Hey, I wonder. No, I can't, actually. I could do it for this one, but this is the practice Black Widow. The actual one's in an area where I can't build anything. Perfect blocks... No, they don't cost stamina, do they? I just would have to be, like, pixel perfect timing. Get it stuck under some kind of tumbler. Basket of bombs moves freely.
I didn't lose all my stuff.
I dare you to use the shovel. Didn't you get something that gave you minions ages ago? Oh yeah, mum jeans. That'd be ironic, using a spider to kill a spider.
Maybe you are going about this the wrong way. Hitting on her doesn't seem to be working for you.
Never. I'll use my charm. I'll do what Azar says and go through a diplomatic mission. Let's go sword and board. Punch her to death. I feel like the further you get in the game, the more perfect your blocking has to be. Yeah, but it's pretty good. My perfect blocking is one of my strong suits, oddly, but it just not now at the moment. Alright, and I'll keep saying this, but one more attempt. It's got to be sword and shield. I think it's toenail sword and shield. There's my spiderlings, look, they're attacking her. For about half a second. The tag slack spiders. Take aggro, little ones. Take aggro, little ones. Yes! So I can heal while it's taking
I
aggro.
feel like she might respond better to some straight insects like Grandma from Witcher 2.
Witcher. Do you know what, tag slack? That might actually give me the split second I need to get heals off. Which I am out of now completely. 1 second. Holy fuck, are you really gifted 25? Jesus. Rambling Head, thank you for the 45 gifted subs today. Woof. Congratulations everyone that got one. I'm gonna die! That wasn't a bad attempt. Holy fucking shit, that's the most gifted subs I've ever got in one go. Rambling, welcome to the... Sorry, thank you very much for the 25 gifted subs. That's ludicrous. Ali, Abstractal, Lingling, Hug Me Baby, Retro, CJ, Shahub, Tonks, Rocks, Chimey Guy, X-Sponge, Lady... I'm going to read these. Lady Talitha, Koala, Precision, Lisa, Chibbles, Ish, Raven, Gilla, Pete Dog. Am I actually being corpse camped? Fucking hell, I'm being corpse camped. Striker, Kelly, Hyperactive, Biggerstaff, Manifold, and Dino. All of which have been in the stream recently as well. I think they're making that a bit better. That is absolutely ludicrous, Rambling. Thank you very, very much. I'm already subbed. Can I just have the cash? It was going so well, he lost focus. I think I have to double down on the sword and board tactic. Just like all them people that have just been freed from ads thanks to Rambling. That's ludicrous. If you got one, make sure to thank her. Could have got one if I didn't just... I'm actually being corpse camped.
Gonna have a look around.
Oh, well, this is good. I guess that's one way to stop the ads problem on Twitch. Holy shit. I can't say thank you enough on behalf of everybody as well. I appreciate that, Rambling. And absolutely worth it. Good day and good luck. She's sitting on your backpack waiting for it to hatch. If she wants to give birth to a few more heals, I'd appreciate it. Have you played with the other heal option? I have a bit, Lisa, yeah, but this is what I prefer at the moment. Rambling's the MVP. What am I supposed to do here other than just wait for her to leave? Because this is an issue as we speak. Yeah, now we're into the era where ads, you have to... If you tab out, the ads keep playing. It's just becoming more and more of an issue, right? All these names. It's actually pretty good, because I think they fixed it. Because a lot of the people that are getting gifted subs are people that have been here recently. Usually it gives it to people we haven't seen for 4 years, etc. But it's been a lot more recent with it. grab it and run. I suppose I could, but I think last time this happened, I just waited a minute. I might sleep, actually. Because I've got a bed up here. If I sleep and then grab it in the morning, she might have left. My absolute pleasure. I'd sheer heels if I could. Yeah, that's the thing. I've pretty much run out of attempts now, so I have to go back and sort of restock and repair and get glue and all that sort of shit. See, this is why I always say this. This is why I think playing on a difficulty that's 1 too high for you is important, because it makes you dig into every single aspect of the game and look under every stone to try and find an advantage, and it gets really satisfying. This is exposing the fact that that emote is really baggy and old and doesn't work quite well. 1,000 of those bastards been playing Grounded for several years. What, for the heals? Alright, so I can retrieve my backpack now, surely. If she's stayed up all night, just sat on my bag. Yeah, she's gone. Okay. So many, I know, right? Just as you said, I was going to say, just as you said it, this stopped. Just think of all them shit bucket emotes that are now free on Twitch that weren't before. 45 extra shit bucket emotes this platform's just been given. Sorry, yeah, I do need to clarify. The reason why I aren't sort of like finding a safe spot up here and hitting my shots with this is because this is only the practice one.
For example, Ayo lady, your third leg looks stupid.
Was that before and then after the sub bomb me? I spent a bit. She had a message in 2 bits, and the second bit came 5 minutes later. Yeah, for the record, I could stand up there or up here or whatever, and I could hit my shot and probably kill it, right? But the reason I can't do that here is because the whole idea about killing this Black Widow specifically is it's practice for one that I'm going to have to fight in a lot closer quarters without any of this. So I have to learn how to kill these things face to face. But it can't be today because, alas, I've run out of heals. I've got some bandages, but nothing else. I think the Black Ops Burger is the one. I think I play around a little bit. What are you? There's something big down here. I think it's just an orb weaver. Yeah. Give 1 million subs if I could afford them. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it, Rambler. Welcome to the stream, everybody who's just filtered in as well. It's going so well, he lost focus. I would never have got to the end of the fight anyway, Thendy. Right. What have we learned in this last 90 minutes of attempts? I think I can't use the club. The dagger is too short distance, and it's not high enough damage because it's only tier 2.
This is awesome!
It has to be the toenail sword, or it has to be a one-hander and a shield, obviously. She's resistant to everything, unless there is a one-handed weapon that doesn't have a type, which I don't think there is. I need to look at all of the gear types, I think. Ramsden is the MVP for saving the people from ads. I don't appreciate it because he didn't give me a sub 56 months ago when I wasn't subbed. Still maintain you should Witcher 2 it. Witcher 1, Mina, Witcher 1. I don't think she's in Witcher 2. Was she in Witcher 2? Is she? She's dead, that lady. Yeah, well done, Mina. Well done. Got the wrong game. Embarrass yourself now in front of all these people. It's because you've been protesting for Witcher 2 for a Witcher 2 playthrough too much. Alright, do I have enough repair glue? Did I actually use up all the repair glue? No, I've got 7 left. Let's repair all of this. Can I repair that? That is not the club of the Mother Demon, for the record.
Well then play Witcher 2 then.
How have I managed to get that as the club of the... Alright. I guess it's time we prepare and go back in again tomorrow. I'm a shame and mummer, and let your sub run out, and I'll get you on Siddles. Otherwise, shit up. Let me put this here. Just being daft. You've done this idiot more than enough already. Siddles appreciating somebody being generous to somebody else other than himself. Imagine. Better stop being mean. I'd be confused if he did. Alright, is there the slightest chance that the heals have replenished? Siddles appreciates it, but would never admit it. Right, I'll put my swimming gear on. I've been streaming all day. Not all day, but I've almost done 2 hours of the stream. I've done multiple days. There's maybe a chance that the sprouts have respawned in the pond. Well, let's go check. There's a lovely bastard at heart. If you convinced he caught a cold or something. COVID. Siddles is miserable. Kitten, we were just talking vaguely. You don't have to go in on a full psychoanalysis of Siddles. As correct as it is. Sothan, stop kissing people with your lips. Do you know what's going to annoy me with this? Actually, I need some tadpole meat. Just give me a second. Should probably keep replenishing my tadpole meat collection. The thing that annoys me with this is if I actually go and kill that Black Widow, I'll be angry that I didn't kill the one I'm supposed to be killing. I killed the practice one. Does that mean I can kiss people with other lips? So thank. I'm sorry, everybody. Look. Mina nearly fell out of her chair. Kitten's scared. Martin's... Oh, they've respawned. Okay, I've got my things. I'm Southern and I will smack you, Siddles, if you're rude, so please don't be. Wait, did I just miss some raw science that's been here this whole time? Dream Daddy's second stream when? Third? Fourth stream? Yeah, true. Sothan's promised us. Sothan, that was disgusting. I feel like actually clipping that out and putting it in Discord to shame Sothan again, as usual. First class is an online exam, so I don't have to go in until 4:20, so I was thinking about doing one the other day. Oh, doing another one today. Sothan, if you was to go live, I know you actively don't do this, so you don't encourage, you don't feel like people feel obliged to rate you. If you was to be doing a Dream Daddy stream when this stream is finished, I would be more than happy to send people your way. Press 1 if you would like to watch... and there's no pressure, by the way. Press 1 if there's nothing you can think of watching more than Sothan playing a gay dating simulator. You can't anyway, but you know what I mean? Kitten's in, Mina's in, Chaz is in, Stubbler's in. Yeah, he can't today, but still. I'm sorry, Siddles, that was directed at Sothan, but come on, if you're single, come and see me in Tennessee. There you go, Siddles. I would spam one, but chat restrictions won't let me. Fucking hell, that scared me. I love Valentine's Day. We have a surprising amount of people from the southern US here, isn't there, right? There's 4 that have spoken in the last 10 lines. The hell's that? What happened to you? Is Texas considered the South? I know it's not the South, like the political South, but Is it south? See, now we're getting college football terms flying around. Too many of us that I don't feel comfortable anymore. You're going to need a new community kitten. It is considered the south, yeah. It's 100% considered the south. I mean more sort of geographically than anything, but yeah.
Rub time.
You young punk South, I'm going to take your silly test and shut up, please. I don't know what you did, Southend, but you're the target of some abuse now, and I'm all about it. Alright, I'll knock up my heels real quick. You left there for a reason. Yeah, he means it. He's from Alabama, Rambling. He's one of them. Mostly from Siddles, though. What a bastard. He was relating to you, not fighting it. Right. I've got this red ant armour. I'm not going to repair it too. I don't know if it's going to be the answer going forward, but... I might as well make a stand for it, right? There, slightly to the left. I don't actually have the helmet for that armour set, do I? But I suppose it's easy to keep it there and swap between it if I need to.
I'm all geared up.
Good. Right, so I've got 15 and 15 heals. I could go back and have a few more attempts, but I don't know whether I feel ready to. And if I burn all these heals now, I've got none for tomorrow. I saw you being a jerk, but I was wrong. I'm sorry, sir. Yeah, this community is built on being dickheads to each other, but it's never actually intentional. And if it is, I'm chasing it out immediately. So don't worry about anybody genuinely being a problem to each other. Even though it looks like it from a distance. Right. What? I suppose, I mean, it's a bit too late now because I've already made the heals that I like to use, but there are... Black Oxburger has to be the one that I go for.
So what is the attack plan? War Doge is ready with the chopper.
He's at Nescafe HQ right now, Nina. He's too busy. I need to farm some Black Ox parts. That's one thing I definitely need to do. I feel like the Black Ox Burger with the max health and the damage resistance, it's an obvious choice, right? Tadpoloka pudding. It doesn't look it. Termite is for busting and chopping, so that's more for building. This is a swimming thing, so it's got to be Black Ox, so I need more Black Ox parts. I guess that's one thing I'm going to have to farm before the next few attempts. Bandages are fine. Let me have a look at smoothies. So I use these two because it's hyper stamina and health. What? So Hedgelord makes me fuller, so I assume I don't get as hungry as often. And moist as well. Fluid Flippers is for healing. Workers' Comp is for hauling strength, obviously not. Gas Guard. Boost Juice. Veteran Diver. Liquid Rage, maybe. Or Human Food for damage resistance. I wonder if I pop a sticky human food. Alright. So to build up for tomorrow, so we'll have a footload more attempts tomorrow.
Do you think a Bredley would get the Widowed the Calm? Is she swift to or something?
It would calm me down. So if it sounds muted, it's because it is. I apologise. Sticky human food. So I need... I'm just writing on my to-do list. I'll get more gum for these. Gum. And then... what is the other thing? Gum and... fire and hill. Because that was where I found all of the human food, right? Human food. But first I need to farm Black Ox. Now I'll do that after, because I've done some of that today already. Let's do something fancy. We've never farmed gum before, so I think we do it. But I'll get on any Black Ox beetles while I'm out. Is there any food that cures poison? That's not a bad shout, actually, Sotha. Sorry, I'm tabbed out if it sounds quiet. It's because it is. I'm coming back in now. None of it cures poison. There's Gas Guard, but I don't know if that wouldn't help, because that's just gas, like stink bug gas. Alright. Let's go out and get some gum as a base for my
Tastes
potions.
Yeah!
Pardon, say being a jerk. No worries. I was trying to figure out what I'd said. Anyone can attest to the fact that I managed to put my whole foot in my mouth way too often than can be considered possible. Luckily, my old sister got her doctorate at UA? Oh, at University of Alabama. What a beautiful school. That's where I got my first undergrad. I enjoyed it. Only problem is all the partying when you're trying to sleep and study. I love you, South End. Good at that too. There's evidence of me being a jerk to you for no damn reason. South End, I'm sorry. Right. For the next attempts, I need to be prepared, and that's what this game's good at, right? Where's gum? Gum nuggets. There's some in this northern yard area. There's one there, and I can get black ox beetles as I go between them. That's probably the good idea, right? Let's go for that, and then I'll go for that. That's on the ladder that I've not explored yet as well. Let's go do that. Nina, thank you for the bits. Party with Sothan is a party I need. Raucous. Yeah, he was never at said parties. He was the one banging on the ceiling with a sweeping brush. Fucking hell. Okay. I'll cook this tadpole meat and then we'll go. If I could get the black ox parts I need for black ox burgers and the gum I need for sticky human food, then I can use the other two as heals. Okay, I still want to hang out with you, Sothan. You are super cool. You're a party with Sothan. There's a party in the USA. I can't fucking read today. I've been beaten up so hard by this big spider that I'm just flapping. Shrimp has a party. The Tory party. Miley is there too, I'm in heaven. Siddles, you do strike me as a big Miley Cyrus fan. Does that rhyme in slang? Just really like COVID. Alright, let's go get some gum. So the reason I'm getting gum for these heals is that there's multiple ways you can make the heals. If you make them with gum, the effects last longer. If you make them with muscle sprouts, they act as a bonus heal as well. So that's why I always use muscle sprouts, because I use them as heals as well as buffs. But if I was to pop a gum-based one, it would mean that I have it. It's just a buff potion, really. Just some absolute bangers. I are ashamed. Yeah, the hook in Party in the USA. It's hard to deny. Have you heard Party in the USA with Biggie over it? I have it from a good source that you've got to get down on Friday. Classic Miley Cyrus banger from Southend there. Fucking hell. Alright, let's go for this. She did a good switch from a childhood star, yeah, true. She's in that Black Mirror episode, isn't she? That sort of weird last season. She was quite good in it. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best episode, but she was pretty good in it. I didn't Drecker. No, I ran out of heals and stuff. I think I've got it down to toenail, sword, and shield. But I'm just going to go and get buffs and stuff now. I'm looking into human food buffs and black ox beetles for the human food buff, etc., etc. Just back to farming for it. What the hell are you?
Having a little peek.
The fuck is a blue spider? Oh, it's my spider. Holy fucking hell, where did you lot come from? Run! I'm in red ant territory. Max, what are you doing? What the hell was that? Yeah, it's my own one, right? I remember. It surprised me. Yeah, just run away from this lot. That's so many fire ants. There's another one. Run! That's a black ox beetle as well, I think. Have I gone too far or not? Nice pair of mum jeans. Is that what Richard Hammond wore on Top Gear all them years? Okay, right. I'm blowing through supplies today. If I... There, that way. Right, there's some gum in this direction. She was Hannah Montana, so she kind of started as an act. That's true, yeah. Holy shit! Hello, big man. All right, I need you dead. Did I just really just walk into that? Idiot. Fucking idiot. See, there's the poison look from the mask.
If you were born in September, it's pretty safe to assume that your parents started their new year with a bang.
No! No! Cardi, welcome to the stream. As finishing blows go... Yeah, you're having that, Drecker. That was pretty good. That was the worst Black Ox Beetle fight I've ever done. That's one for the highlight reel. I'll put that in my grounded 360 no-scope montage on YouTube that no one's going to watch. Cardi, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits. How are we, Cardi? I've been just slaughtered by the Black Widow all day today, so I'm heading back out to go and work on my plan to have better attempts going forward. There has to be something to make the Widow less brutal. Yeah, it's just going to take us a little while to find it. Right, I'm just going to stop for a second and let this bandage recharge my health because I can't keep wasting them. Hey, what does that mean for a February baby? Lucky my parents have been happily married for over 60 years, so I guess they are a success. I just had to think. I was going to make a joke about like the summer, and I had to sit and think how long a human gestation period is to try and make the punchline, and I couldn't do it. Turns out 9 months. Who knew? Fucking hell. I have to deal with the tourists at the job centre. There's enough people today. Tourists, or tourists and I thought I said tourists at the job centre. That's a hell of a place to go for a holiday. I mean, you can help me fight a Black Widow if that would make if that would feel any better. Sorry, I can't type. It's alright, I can't read. And together, we're going to take over the world. Oh, fuck off! I hate these things. After, oh, I see. Oh yeah, because of where you live, I bet there's tourists everywhere. It's half term, yeah. I never even thought. It's amazing how the internet algorithm can work now, where I didn't even know it was the Super Bowl. Like, I'd not seen a single thing. Fucking hell, I'm playing so slack all of a sudden. Also, where's this gun? It's supposed to be here somewhere. Is it in a tunnel underneath, maybe? Tourists at the job centre, what does the welcome to? That's the best this country can offer in terms of entertainment for them, I mean. Extra space equals period plus capitals, dang it. Well, where did you get Pinky in the Brain from? Alright, fuck this one. I need gum more than I need to fuck around with this. Let's see if I can get up here. I nearly could jump onto the ladder, couldn't I, from the mower? We'll go up the mower to do this. Oh, together we will take over the world. Yeah, true. Alright, I set the trap for that one, and you all fell in it. There we go. I claim that's a victory for good old Stubbler. The song gets stuck so fucking easily. Jesus, I'm flapping today. Did I put a bedroll in the ladder? I don't know if I did. I'm hoping I've got a bedroll over here somewhere. No, because I'm going up the mower, aren't I recall now. Yeah, let's go for the mower. I know I've got a bedroll there somewhere. I put it behind the Black Ant Hill, didn't I, at the start of today's stream? I'm talking too fast now. I'm like a GeoGuessr YouTuber. It's one of the best cartoons of all time, Pinky and the Brain. Wasn't it like a number 2 on a... Wasn't it like a Borat to something else's Ali G show? There's a fucking comparison, Stubbler, well played. You're supposed to expand beyond the point you're making and then recontract, and I just went too specific too quick. Not like a spin-off, but like I seem to... Was it a show of its own originally? I know it became that, but wasn't it like a 2-minute sketch at the end of... Was it Animaniacs, Slops? There it is. Yeah, that's what I was asking. I thought it was. Yeah, Animaniacs. It became its own show, right? But for the most part, it was like... Here's something completely different for 2 minutes. It had like its own 11-minute... It did eventually, yeah, I understand that. I remember when I was after toenails. Those were the days. It's an evil earworm. Everything that was on Animaniacs was great. There we go, yeah. Yeah, like a commercial break type of thing, but without adverts. Alright, I need to get... I'm going to sleep, then we're going to go up the mower. And then up onto the ladder. Because I think, unless the gun's underneath, which it could be. I can't see either for the record, I'm just fighting ladybugs. God, I'm playing so badly. I'm shaken from all of that Black Widow bullshit. 22 minutes, 65 22-minute Pinky and the Brain episodes.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
Bigger and more significant than I thought it was. Yeah, me too. Yeah, there's my bedroll. Okay. Set respawn point, sleep. Show was brilliant, yeah. I remember it being on a lot, but I just don't remember it. I didn't realise it was that big. You couldn't have ever known, could you? In like sort of 98 or 97 or whenever that show was on.
Just like a fruit
if you wanted to know how many episodes of Pinky and the Brain there was, how the fuck would you do it? How would you go about retrieving that information?
It's no lemon crime, but...
I know the internet was sort of somewhat around and in people's houses at that time, but let's say pre-internet. Yeah. We just didn't know, did we? I know we didn't care at the time as well, but... You'd have to call somebody, wouldn't you? Ask Google. Yeah, you would do now, but I mean... I remember our teacher chastising us for using Alta Vista, and he said, no, everybody uses Google now. Stop being ridiculous. When Google first came out. Alter Bridge released a poster with their European festival dates on it, and there's one scored out. Alter Bridge released a poster with their European festival dates on it, and there's one scored out the same weekend as Download, and there's an announcement on Thursday. Always had to tell with this. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm talking pre-internet days, by the way, everybody. I know that I'm having to phrase the question. Before the internet, how would you ever know how many episodes of like a TV show there was? You just wouldn't know, would you? They can bring Animaniacs back for one of the streaming services. You're like in the start. I am Hoob. Yeah, it's top. It's cool. Library? Surely there'd be something. TV? I don't know. The TV guide wouldn't tell you how many episodes there were in total, right? I certainly never thought of that as a method. Yeah, like, imagine how lucky you'd have to get to find a specific episode, edition of a magazine that had the specific information you needed. And even then, I doubt any was ever released with that information in it. Ask a superfan. Finding a superfan would be harder than finding the information in the first place, right? How do I get up here? I've completely forgotten. I've been up here previously. So on to here. Also, if you zoom in on the post, the lettering is kind of vague, but it's obvious it says England at Download Festival. Nice. TV guide? No. Encarta? No, because I doubt that Encarta would be that specific. You'd have to know somebody who knew more than you, imagine. Yeah. I was super resistant to Google. I used Yahoo for years after Google became popular. I knew about Pinky and the Brain because I actually watched them on TV. But even then, would you know how many episodes there were? I'm not saying just learn about Pinky and the Brain. It's specifically about how many episodes there were in existence. Alright, that was easier than I was making it out to be. If I can just get this gum... Fucking hell, time is flying. Oh, I've got to fight mosquitoes to get this done as well. You just didn't... Yeah, exactly. That's the point I was building towards. You just didn't know and you were happy. You guys really don't care about swords, do you? Mosquitoes, I mean, not you lot. God, this sword just chews them up. I think that mosquito was confused at being trapped under the oil tank. The local newspaper classified. That might be the answer. You put a classified ad in the newspaper and hope that somebody that knows more about, for some reason knows very specific information about Animaniacs can let you know. Maybe the supermarket sold it on VHS or Blockbuster. But then it would only sell a set run, right? Because box sets weren't ever a thing. Weren't really a thing until DVD. They were. I'm not saying there aren't examples, but it's not like you could probably go in and get. It certainly wasn't the case where we were from. Die, please. I'm getting bored of fighting mosquitoes. I watched every. How do you know they were every episode? Like, if I watched every episode that was available to be watched on TV, I wouldn't know that that was all of them. Which is the interesting thing I'm trying to talk about. Do I know the exact number of episodes? Yeah, exactly. Must be something in the air today. Another argument has just started in the inbox. What's everybody fighting over, Kitten? Kitten's work's erupting. Back in the day when there was cultural scarcity, and scouring for info and eating at what you could was 1,000 times better than today's version. Yep. Yeah, it was. Trying to learn everything about Star Wars was so much more fun before you could learn everything about Star Wars. And the conversation around it, it was beautiful. Took a lot less to satisfy the cravings of a fandom. Yes, it did. Like now when we finish an episode of The Last of Us, I better be able to find an hour plus of shit to read about it, yeah. All you knew about a band was the little thing they were in the album sleeve. Hang on a minute, I probably shouldn't be up here, should I? I'm looking for gum, which I assume's on the underside. I've never been on top of the ladder, have I? It's a bit barren up here. Milk molar? Milk molar for Stubbler? Hello? Kitten. Break out the popcorn. And any rumours around school about them going, but yeah, exactly. Direct. The official podcast for the show is pretty decent if you want to chat about it. Or if you want chat about it, for The Last of Us, yeah. Seriously, the internet has broken our society. The I need to know it now mentality makes me sad. It is. It's convenience, right? As good as convenience is, it's raw science. How have I not fought anything all the way along this ladder? I expected there to be something spicy.
Let's see what's around here.
Is there something up there? I'm not finding this. It must be on the underside.
Awesome.
Must be down there somewhere, the raw signs. The gun that I'm looking for, because it's not up here, is it? I really thought there'd be a milk molar up here. There's got to be something in that crev, right? Doesn't look like there is, though. If I could do some fancy jumping, maybe. Otherwise... I've got 10 minutes of the stream left, and then I'm going to have to wait until tomorrow. Press 1 if I have to get up there and investigate what's in the missing brick. Yeah, you don't have to type it. I know I do. I feel like you'd see it. But it seems to be all set up for me to get up there. There's got to be something. Because it draws your eye, right? So if anyone here is an old school Star Wars fan, the speculation and headcanon were building when all there was for a very long time. Yeah, Gunblade and I are brothers, for the record, and he's 6 years older than me and was into Star Wars at the time when we were growing up, and I was by proxy. And the speculation going into them prequels, woof. Is it? I see the ad, but I have a knee-jerk reaction to dismiss things that come from big companies. I get that. I like it anyway. It does seem like it's quite popular, yeah. Send your cam up there? That seems a bit cheesy to me, Lisa. That vine is too well placed, exactly. Watch the Star Wars movies from the beginning. Watch the first Star Wars in theatres when I was a little girl. To be fair, to give a nod to the internet age... The J.J. Abrams did such a good job in The Force Awakens to tease, to ask questions about like who's Rey's parents and who's Snoke and why is Finn considered father. All of them questions was built up so well to the point where the whole speculation about even bringing Jar Jar into the speculation was amazing. It was amazing in The Force Awakens. And then they just wiped their ass. Then that fucking Rian Johnson just wiped his ass with all of it. He literally said, "Nah, forget about all that. We're doing this now." And I just lost interest. Isn't it Satan, right? The speculation around Jar Jar being a Sith Lord is brilliant. And it's captivating when you read it. I'll forever feel bad about the kid that played Anakin both in The Phantom Menace and the next two. In what way, Sothan? The little kid, though, was bombarded with hate messages. Yeah, stupid, right? Best bit about the Star Wars films was when it turned out Vader was Obi-Wan's mum. Yeah.
Darth Binks.
Yeah. It took my breath, Star Wars. How gorgeous that movie series was. Except for the modern ones, yeah. Yeah, it's just such a fucking pain that he just threw out all of it. And said, no, we're doing this shit now.
The kid who played Anakin was also the son in Jingle All the Way and therefore a world-class actor.
Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Because he just looked like his dad, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Martin, thank you for the bits. Slops, thank you for the bits. Watching the new ones back, they really get a lot more stick than they initially deserve. I think, for a modern remake that was never going to like hold up, I actually think Force Awakens...
Jamie, please. LED me talk to your mother.
Fuck, I fell. I'm so bad at this. The Force Awakens is a very, very Star Wars feeling film. Like, it nails what a Star Wars film is supposed to be and asks some very, very Star Warsy questions that you can't wait to get answered. It's good.
You can't just LED someone's mother.
Sorry, thank you for all the picks, by the way. I don't think I'm getting up there. There's a way that I kind of want to go and see what's in the missing brick. I might just have to build a bridge. Still not as good, but at the very least, episode 9 is... I suppose we can agree to disagree at that. Right, I need to get home in 5 minutes, I've just realised. Episode 7 is a brilliant springboard for a potentially very interesting Star Wars expansion of Star Wars lore. But then the conflict between the 12 different directors just threw it all away. Did they send him hate messages because they thought he was Hayden Christensen? Hang on a minute, where's my... Oh, I fucked it up so much. Thanks for the bit. Voice actor for Jar Jar got love-hate too for his accent, death threats and stuff. 9 was hot garbage, I thought, but 7 was a... Slops, I'm with you. oddly similar as always. High five. Force Awakens was... Yes, okay, so I was wondering whether or not it was something you shouldn't say, but it turns out there's a lot of people that agree somewhat similar. Only trouble with Force Awakens was it treads so close to just remaking and recasting A New Hope. But George Lucas, there's a statement where George Lucas says the whole idea about this is each trilogy is supposed to be cyclical. So the idea that the Force works in cycles, and they designed the 7th film to be the start of a new cycle, like the first film was and like the 4th film was. It was meant to be history repeating itself. He said that on the way in to making the film. There is interviews of him saying that. It was intentional. I'm sure it was. I know he didn't make it, but you know what I mean. Solo was alright. Solo, after Last Jedi in that 7th film, which didn't feel at all like Star Wars film. Solo at least did feel like a Star Wars film. Sybil's sieging later. 9 was easy to shit on because it's not an ending. I just think the pacing was all over the place and it didn't feel like all of its attempts to be just didn't land. That was my issue with it. I never saw 7, I haven't seen it. Okay. No one hates Star Wars like Star Wars fans. I always think that's a good thing though, right? Because to be super critical about something, you have to care a lot about it. Alvaro, welcome to the stream. How are we? Congratulations on your gifted sub. Not seen 9. Decided to go through everything in order. I'm still on Clone Wars. That's good. So badly paced. It felt like... Yeah, there is a lot of that lately where films just feel like they're on fast forward. I tell you what was terrible for it. That sequel to Independence Day and the Warcraft movie. It feels like you're being dragged behind a runaway horse. You just can't keep up or... Yeah, but... Yeah, Rogue One's brilliant. Solo's pretty good. But The Force Awakens was such a brilliant foundation to build a banger of a trilogy on, and they just whiffed it. 9 started trying to force... Oh, yeah, I get that. Guts. Everybody's got a different take on that kind of thing. But just to treat it as a film, I don't think it... Yeah. Star Wars fans aren't being critical, they're infighting about their own headcanon and what they think should have happened. True.
I believe!
The biggest crush on Harrison Ford when I was a kid. Warcraft movie was weird. It felt like they literally made it for Warcraft geeks. It felt like there was no attempt to appeal to a white. Yeah, I suppose. But even then it didn't really land, because I think Warcraft nerds have got a bit more of a better sense of what makes a properly based film. I don't know why they have to tell these big grand stories in like 7 minutes, 2 hours or whatever. You can tell it's the Dickensian thing, right? You tell a small story within a big frame. You don't have to... Like, the Warcraft movie could have been perfect. It didn't have to encompass so much at such an unbelievable speed. Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say this, but I've run out of time for today's stream. 55 is about to be called on the clock, and we're about to be done. Warcraft movie was weird. It felt like... Yeah, sorry, yeah. Still don't know why they didn't just let J.J. Abrams do the whole trilogy. Yeah, because he had to pull it back from the brink again, right? I think he did wish the third one. Warcraft movie, you had to know the story already, or you were lost. The good thing about the Warcraft movie is it was nice to see the orcs, it was nice to see Stormwind, but then other than that, it was just a mess. Sorry, boys, I've just talked myself around in circles today, but that today, I've had more successful streams, but I think we've learnt a bit more about the upcoming fight. I have to kill a Black Widow this week. So I've got tomorrow's stream and Thursday's stream, because we stream this game every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday for 3 hours until the credits roll with no fucking help on the hardest difficulty. That's the challenge. Killing a Black Widow is the hardest thing I've done so far, and it is becoming a bit of a roadblock. I think the tactic going forward will have to be sword and board with the toenail shield. I wear the Black Ox armor. I might wear the Black Ox helmet, in fact. Which I'm going to have to make tomorrow. We'll go for the gun, which I didn't get any of today. I'm going to go for that brick tomorrow as well. Just for a bit of a break. Maybe if I run out of heals. Maybe tomorrow's the day. The backstory of the dead knight. Yeah, exactly. They could have told a smaller story. Abercrombie story in Duskwood. That would be good, yeah. Right, anyway, that's going to do it. Thank you all for being here today. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you for all the gifted subs as well. That was absolutely ludicrous today. Thank you for welcome to all the new followers, etc. I love you all. I'm going to save and say goodbye and wait until tomorrow for the continuation of this god-awful fucking playthrough. We should make a Witcher series. I know, right? That'd be good. Right. Until tomorrow, I love you all. Thank you all for your generosity, and I will see you then. But for now, that's going to do it. Jesus Christ, I'm exhausted after that. Alright. Boys and girls of the Doomhaus Discord. Let's get to our extracurricular activities. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, then you can join in for a little spot of marbles. Alright, yesterday, Kitten won her first point of the year, which surprised me actually, because for some reason I thought Kitten was well up there already, but no, Kitten is your person of the century of the day, meaning the oranges are now 29 points to the greens 25. It is stretching. If you would like to compete in today's single run of marbles, you could win yourself a point on the annual leaderboard, which is in Discord. You could also win the Person of the Century of the Day title and get the single golden name, which would switch to Kitten, from Kitten to you. But you have to be in the Doomhaus Discord. You have to know which team you fight for, be it the greens or the oranges, which is randomly assigned when you join. And you must simply type the password. And if your marble wins, you're the winner. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you would like to compete, type the password now. And if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, I will give you a marble. The password is... ladder. Go. Sorry if I've missed chat, by the way, while I was setting up marbles. Okay, we have current person of the century of the day, Kitten Caboodles for the oranges. We've got Sothan for the greens, Satan for the oranges, Tagslack for the oranges, Siddles for the oranges, Mina for the oranges. This is a lot of oranges. Cats, welcome to the stream for the greens. Drecker for the greens. Gwynblade for the greens. Alcarion for the oranges. Mindrag for the oranges. Santa for the greens. Lundios for the greens. Cardi for the greens. Chrisman, my love, welcome to the stream for the oranges. Easy Green, welcome to the stream as well for the greens. Is that everybody? You know what? Nice tight marbles today. I'll take this. Have I missed anybody, by the way? Because chat went fucked up for me for a split second there. We've got Kitten, Sothan, Satan, Tagslack, Siddles, Mina, Cats, Drecker, Gwynblade, Alcarion, Mindrake, Santa, Lundios, Cardi, Chrisman, and Easy Green. 8 oranges and 8 greens. Can the oranges push push the fact that there is no advantage for once? Remains to be seen. I love you, bitch, my Valentine. Chris, man, happy Valentine's Day. Alright, great. 8 oranges, 8 greens. First person to become Mr. 100%. Cats, welcome to the stream, by the way. Lundios, welcome to the stream. Kitten says 8. Can Kitten win a back-to-back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 presses of the random button gets us to the level. Devil's Chaos. 16 marbles enter the race. This is a tight one. 3, 2. Deep breaths. Chris, man, it's good to see you. Summons the record holder, 2 minutes and 4 seconds. We begin. Best of luck. Person of the Century of the Day title, golden name in Discord for the winner. Let's have a good orange win here, and we'll be 5 points clear. Oh, Satan early absolutely steams through the spinner. Drecker for the greens in third. Sothan for the greens in second. Satan with a beautiful jump there. Mindrake fell off the level, but where did Mindrake go? Got pushed down. Satan's fallen off the level, meaning Drecker and Sothan for the greens are in first and second. Sothan falls off the level completely. Drecker looking for his first ever Doomhaus point in the lead. Santa for the greens in second. Mindrake for the oranges in third. Come on, Mind Right. Chris Man's in here swinging the love around. You love to see it, Chris Man. Oh, Chris Man died as I was saying it. So sad. Right, Mind Right, I need you to take out Santa and Drecker. By the way, the person with the most points at the end of the year gets one of these. I think I might have found a way, Cats, to force it through to you. But we might have to arrange something. But I'll talk to you about that. Mind Right in second place. Santa in third. Gwynblade in third as well. Drecker is still holding on to the lead, but Mind Right is right there. Easy Green absolutely chopped. Imagine Easy Green, you got up in the morning just for that. Lundios out as well. Drecker gets pushed to a side. Mind Right might be able to get him. They're both going for that sweet, sweet little section. The stream's not paused, by the way. The music's just gone off. Is Mind Right going to get the middle? He's not. Summon's record is only so short because she managed to nail that middle section. But it's not to be. Do big stunts 2 days in a row, Chris, man. I respect it. Off topic, but my phone is very confused about what time it is. It's around 6 PM on a Thursday.
If he wins this, he's gonna Drecker his balls over the oranges' faces.
There's only 9 people left on the level as Kitten dies as well. Sorry, Southern, I might not get a chance to read that. Drecker is holding on to the lead and he's not gone on the slow path. If he gets a good drop through here, he gets his first point in style. That's not the best drop in the world. Santa, thank you for the bits. Can Mind Right get a better drop? He doesn't. He drops down finally, but Drecker's more advanced. Santa, Gwynblade on this side. This is looking good for Drecker. He took the lead early for the Greens. Can he hold on to this momentum? He's wobbling around. Oh, fuck me. Played it tight there. This is it.
From Sotan off topic, but my phone is very confused as to what time it is. Around 6 PM on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'll tell it to take me home so I can avoid traffic if there is any. It seems to think I ask for it to take me home on the way to class every day.
Somebody, anybody. I'll carry on. Mind Right, tag slack.
Doctor.
Okay, Drecker's getting stuck in the bullshit. Oh no, Cats! So many greens! We need an orange! Anybody! Cats, get dragged back in. Cats is dragged back in. Tag slack, you need a good run through this. That's such bullshit. That was a hell of a run from Drecker to potentially get his first ever points in Doomhaus history. Got absolutely by the spinner. Cats, however, was there to save the points for the Greens, but you've got to say that's unlucky. Cats, you stealing prick. Cats, by the way, who won 2022 and is getting the 2022 mug. Tagslack tried his hardest, nearly got there in time. You did, Tagslack, respect, but it just wasn't to be. Cats with the steal. Drecker, can I ask you a question? Are you going to sleep tonight, or are you going to be too frustrated? Going to be up all night having nightmares about spinners? I'm not mad, he says. Look at that. Look at that. Have you ever seen a sentence that somebody's written that looks like they're less mad? I just can't do it all the time. This isn't going to have me pissed off all day. Manifest your destiny, Drecker. You got this. Your winner and person of the century of the day for today is one Cat. Cat says something in Discord. Let's see that name. He probably hasn't even heard it. He probably just got himself a marble and he's gone. I was going to say Kitten says something in Discord, but I already know where you are to take the crown off. It's brutal. At least the orange is lost, he says. Okay, this guy. Right.
Ha 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 ha, still losing though, ha 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 ha, fucking Greens, ha 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 ha.
The gap has gone from 29 to 25 to 29 to 26.
Reckon if you're not going to take this seriously, don't participate, Doomhaus Lemon.
The Greens in fighting, it's like Kitten's working box right here. Fuck me, what a stupid stream. Right, turning that off, turning that off. God damn. Right, pressing this button and this button. Let me paste. Let me just check this is the right video. I'm going to link this one more time. Okay, we can just hear Chris Man there. We keep hearing a little snippet of Chris Man. I'm going to paste this in Discord, in the stream. That is the Doomhaus Community 2022 January best of everything from last month that happened with Prop Hunt, with everybody's streams, with Chris Man, with myself, with Cheeky, with Slops, with Siddles, with everybody. I hope you enjoy that if you haven't seen it already. Make sure you follow everybody on that list, all of the streamers in this god-awful community. Thank you all for being here today. Your person of the century of the day, I said this a lot last year and I'm saying it a lot this year, is Cats for the Greens. Which means the team scores now have a 3-point gap with 29 to 26. It's a good one, right, Chris, man? Mama Sid's more than me. Yeah, Siddle's mother is maybe the star of it, as she so very regularly is. If you'd like to compete in marbles tomorrow, there'll be another one at the end of the stream, as there is every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with a little bit of bonus stream races on Friday for a bonus point for those that want to be sweaty and blow each other up. Not a bad stream. Not a bad stream. We died a lot. The fucking Black Widow tore us to shreds, but we've had worse. Yeah, the scores are in the pins anyway if you want to keep up on the scores. Thank you for all the support today. The support has been ludicrous. Thank you for the, 45 gifted subs or something stupid. You people are maniacs, but I appreciate it very much. But more importantly, I appreciate you all being here and spending time in this shithole. Congratulations to all the people that got gifted subs. I love you all. But for now, until tomorrow, when I shall be continuing this god-awful Black Widow bullshit. Siddle's mum is a rock star. Now I know why he tries to play music. Don't speak about my mother, so then. Right. Thank you all for the support. I will see you all tomorrow. But for now, if you're staying on the platform, Alcarion is live doing animals, aquariums, and etc. Chrisman My Love is live playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Slops is live playing Mahjong. Also, Kilobits is live. All of the above. Pick a number between... No, actually. You know what? Because he's been having PC troubles lately. We're all off to go see Chrisman. Everybody go over here and follow Chrisman if you can. Chrisman, I can't stay too long because I've got to eat, but I love you very much. And I hope everybody has a good time in Chrisman's stream. Right. Somebody think of his final word before we go over to Chrisman. Drecker, Chrisman, Sothan, Siddles, Satan, Kitten, Santa, Alcarion, Mina, Tagslack, and everybody else that's been here today. I love you all. Thank you all. But the final word for today, before we head over to Chrisman, is this. Cats cheats. True, so true.